Oh, yeah. I forgot to update my thumbnail. I went through the effort of making an entirely brand new thumbnail, and then I never actually changed it. So hold on a sec, let me change it real quick to the new one. Looks like I gotta get my basketball cards in there. We're gonna give away some Silver Tempest today. Oh, I don't even really have the stuff we're gonna give away yet. Here, let me go grab that. Mostly this, yeah, and then some CZ. CZ. Start with that. We'll start with that. Alright. But as always, we're gonna start talking. Hey, Z-Dog, why don't you relax? Okay, before we start jumping all around, why don't you relax? But before we do all that, I think we're going to do some Pokemon discussion like we normally do. I was doing something a little different with my camera, but you know, I think we're gonna change real quick. My camera is currently on follow me mode, and I don't want it to be. I want it to just sit stationary. It can like track me manually, which can be alright, but I think we're gonna just choose it. Oh my god, bro, stop doing what you're... Interesting. Okay. Very interesting. I'm not sure what's causing this, but I'll figure that out later. Alright, so a few things that I want to talk about today. Kind of similar to what we've been discussing, but I really want to hammer home the where did I put it? Like one big point that we were talking. I guess I don't have it anymore. Forget it. I'll just open it on a new tab myself. There are. I really don't think the Pokemon company themselves right now is getting enough heat whatsoever for the way things are. I'm just trying to find. I have a bunch of saved posts that I wanted to talk about that were from Reddit, because Reddit is like probably my favorite place to get a discussion topic going. And really the reason why I'm on the Pokemon Center website is for, I guess, kind of obvious reasons. It's still basically the same as, you know, last time for what's available. But I think that, like, the first time I made this video... Why are you doing this, bro? Oh my god, this is so annoying. Sorry, give me 1 second, guys. Give me 1 second. I actually have, like, something... This is super annoying. I have this, camera that's, like, literally just deciding to do a lot of stuff by itself. Got it. Cool. I need to autofocus manual. Cool. Perfect. My camera keeps like deciding to do things by itself. We good now? I think we're good now. Cool. Alright. No green screen today. No green screen today. I took it off and I just haven't put it back on yet. But like the first time that we made a video talking about this, it was the main concept was, all right, you know, Pokemon's doing their best. Like, let them kind of catch up with how crazy the market is. And while I did admit that they are kind of loving what's going on, I kind of gave them the benefit of the doubt as to, you know, there's just the popularity just got, you know, out of control, you know, and there's nothing that anyone can do about that. All good. But right now my tone's a little different. I am more of the, we'll say, I'm more of the school of thought that Pokemon is artificially manufacturing this FOMO. So, of course, it's impossible to get new sets when they first drop. And I mean, when did Prismatic drop? January something? We're now, what, 2 months after that? Now, I'm not saying 2 months is a long period of time, but I don't get, and I know like they have their release schedule and this and that, but to me, it's always just going to be a consistent slap in the face to the people who basically want what's already out, but they can't get it, and then they're going to, you know, they being Pokemon are going to now release more stuff that people are going to want, and then will be sold out that they can't get, and it's just kind of a fool me once, you know, shame on you, but fool me twice, shame on me type deal. So first time, you know, is what it is. All good, whatever. Zoe, come on, baby. Relax. Here, cuddle up, baby. Cuddle up. Cuddle up. I know you're always on top of my lap, but you're not going to be on my lap right now to start off. It's okay. You're very heavy, and I just don't want that. Thank you so much for the offer, though. So they just... I mean, especially with this... Now, these two products are, like, kind of... Call them, like, regular products, you know? Like, you know, a poster collection and a little trainer box. They do this kind of every year, and they do this for every set, basically. But this thing right here, they knew, this super premium collection, they knew that people were going to want this. They knew that... however many that they were going to make... They could make 200 times that amount and they wouldn't actually sell out. So, or and they would sell out, I'm sorry. So, the way that they did it yesterday, if you guys weren't around, I don't have any screenshots up. I didn't take any screenshots when I was trying to get onto the Pokemon Center website, but it basically had like this kind of queue and it would be like, hey, don't, you know, refresh. You are, you know, you're chilling and we're going to let you in when we let you in. And if there's stuff available, there's stuff available. And that's basically how they worded it. And of course, no one really was able to get anything out of this. And at this point, it just feels like if you want to support them directly, you know, by trying to do this, like, to me, that's just crazy. That's just crazy. And I don't know why you would want to try to fight all that. I mean, the way that I do it is if I catch it, I catch it. There's some people now, they've got, like, Discords, they've got, almost like they got their own bots to catch the bots. And I get that everyone wants the newest thing. I really do. I get it. So my message that, you know, I've been kind of saying is we just got to hold on. We just got to chill. The only stuff that I've bought that's been at market price has been the stuff that I've given away. That's it. So, like, if I'm buying stuff for myself, yeah, I'll do something at market price that's, like, above MSRP. But if it's going to be for me, it's going to be Japanese. That's what I'll be doing today. I'll be doing some Japanese. We'll be giving away, see, like, you know, this sticker collection that we will be giving away today. This was purchased at market price, but my justification is since people can't get a hold of it, I'll get a hold of it and I'll give it to somebody. That'll be my one little way of spreading a little bit of Prismatic along with, you know, the other stuff that we have to give away. In addition to that, you know, got a nice tin here, some loose packs. I got some Crown Zenith. I've got some Silver Tempest, things that have been taken from packages and such over the last year or so. But that's not really what I wanted to talk about right now. What I wanted to talk about more was what you can do if you want to still participate in the hobby and not feel like Pokemon directly is taking advantage of you. So, you know, I'll toss in a couple of these Reddit threads that I've saved over the last week or so. Because a lot of times when I see them, I'm like, man, this would make for a really good discussion topic. All right, well, you know what? Let's start with a good one. Let's start with a positive one. So here was one that I thought was really cool. Let's see if I can click in here. Comment your favorite card and let Reddit rate it, which is a tough thing to say, a score out of 10. Hello, Trainer Glenn. Hello, Ben. How are you guys today? How are you? So this I thought was cool and could be fun. This Venusaur is a promo. It's a WotC promo card, obviously the Black Star promo. But this is, you know, a very old card. I mean, you know, first, second year that Pokemon was out. This is like the same artwork of Venusaur in the, like, the games, if I remember correctly, are very close to. Maybe not the exact same model, but this would be like on the box art, you know, like of Pokemon, you know, whatever, like Green Japan. So I always thought this was a cool card. Never got it myself, but I've actually seen it recently and have considered picking it up, but I just haven't quite picked it up yet. Ben asks, have you seen the new TCG Pocket Packs? I have. They do look they look cool. They look cool. Maybe not the kind of thing that I'd want to, like, get. I'm still a little salty in Pocket overall, just for trading being so bad. And I know that they're gonna, you know, remedy it eventually, but I don't know. I haven't bought any gold since, like, I don't know, back in like November. So I've been basically like free to play for the most part. I think I still have the premium thing, so I get the extra pack a day. But like the way that they did trading, like, really kind of like bummed me out. Like, it made me feel like, why even bother? You know, like, I grinded the first like few promo card events a ton, just thinking, oh well, I'll at the very least be able to give. No, I didn't do it. I mean, I had every card, you know, there's only 5 cards, but I grinded like extra Mankeys and extra Lapras EX and this and that, because I saw all the people that couldn't either get the Lapras for the very first event, or I knew that they would want maybe a playable card like the Mankey for later. So I was like, okay, let me grind these up and I can give them to people later. Free Pokemon giveaway, you know? And then they don't let you trade promo cards. And it's like, why can't you trade promo cards, man? So hopefully they do a complete overhaul to that system. But this card, very cool. Sam Tran said, cool. And Young Brian said, hi, hello, everybody. Thank you for joining us. Basically, we've spent the first 10-15 minutes talking about how much I think the Pokemon Company is, for lack of better terms, kind of just screwing over their customers right now. They're creating artificial FOMO, artificial hype. I have a couple terminologies that I want to talk about that I think are kind of funny, because I don't know, I like to look into random things. You know, here's one random fascination that I have had over the last literal week. Mechanical watches. Like, I've never cared about a watch in my entire life. But you know what I like doing is I've always liked taking things apart and putting them back together. And so, like, not really to study. I mean, I've, like, loosely started watching, like, you know, a random short will pop up. It's like, look at this random, you know, $1 million watch. And it's like, okay, let me just see what it looks like. And sometimes they look pretty awesome. Sometimes they look like regular old watches. But in addition to looking up this thing, I also looked up how to repair a watch. Because really what I like is kind of knowing the intricacies of these things and getting, like, deep down in there. You know, I remember taking apart like so many things as a kid and being able to only put back a portion of them together, you know? So I think that taking things apart is, of course, very cool, but the real cool thing is putting it back together and having it still function. You know, if not function better than, you know, repair, you know, all this good stuff. So just for randomly, I'm trying to think, I'm like, why did I start talking about that? That's my new random obsession. Forget why. Short-term memory loss. But that's like, along with, here's another random one, basketball cards. I don't know why last week I was like, all right, we're gonna do some basketball cards. So we're doing it. Oh, okay. Because I want to talk about a correlation between some of these expensive watches and Pokemon cards. But another correlation, sometimes I see people that, like, ask random questions about Pokemon. It's like, how do you not know about this product or this about that product? I'm like, it's so obvious. You know, the Ultra Premium Collection is $120. The Super Premium Collection is $90. You know, ETBs are $50, yada, yada. But when you're in Pokemon for so long, it's easy to know that. Let me tell y'all about trying to look up these sports cards and try and get into sports cards. So I went to Target and a couple other stores when I was just doing chores. And whenever I do go to these stores, I will see if they have any cards. And I saw that one of them had a lot of sports cards. I'm like, you know what? I've been thinking about buying some basketball cards. And I actually had a box on the way because my cousin and I got some wrestling cards. We got wrestling cards on the way. It's like WWE. I mean, he's super, super into WWE. I've never in my life watched a wrestling match without him, basically. So I've never cared about it, but I care about him. I like him a lot. He's like, you know, love the little man, obviously. Aiden, if you're watching this, shout out to you, my man. But, you know, I thought we'd get some wrestling cards. It's going to be another cool way to, like, chill, because, like, we used to open up a lot of Pokemon together, but he doesn't really do Pokemon that much anymore. I do love basketball, so I'm going to be opening up basketball cards for myself later today, but I ordered some basketball with his wrestling, so, like, those have been on the way. But yeah, the way that Pokemon is doing it right now, like, they're really creating this artificial hype, this artificial, hey, we're gonna print, like, I watch some of these, you know, watch videos. They print, you know, they make 5,000 or 100 or whatever small number of each watch to keep it exclusive for the sake of exclusivity. And Pokemon's doing the same thing. When you only print this box, this super premium collection, and you only let this be available for people for like 5 minutes at that, you only make however many are available. Maybe 10,000 were available. Who knows? You know, 100,000 doesn't matter. 1 million, it doesn't matter, because if they're going to sell it in 5 minutes, then that's not enough. So they're doing the same thing. Pokemon is doing the exact same thing. They're creating this artificiality. They're creating this scarcity that does not need to exist. The fact that this box right here is not a print to order box makes no sense. Like, they should have this on their website, and it should be, how many do you want to buy? And you can order as many as you want, and the more you know, say you want to order, the longer it's going to take for them to make for you, and then they'll ship them to you in a few months, just like any other custom order would be. But instead, they print a predetermined amount, a small number, they put them up on their website for a quick moment, and if they're gone forever. Ben said the shiny Charizard looks broken. I don't think the shiny Charizard will be broken. 5 energy for 150 damage, and then I can see why people would think that, because it can power itself up, you know, via the attack of 1 energy. But the big thing that people often overlook in TCG, Pokemon specifically, is when you need to use an attack to power yourself up, the Pokemon doesn't survive very long, because like that's basically a free hit. You know, Charizard only had like I think 180 HP, so like there's not a lot of there's a lot of Pokemon that can hit for 90 or more. You know, it's like that can 2-tap Charizard basically. So I don't know. I don't think it'll be that good personally. Baby Ice said, "Hi everyone, hello, Baby Ice. How are you? How are you?" So yeah, while Pokemon is doing this and like being their own like really like ridiculous self, I think that it is cool to take the chance to like appreciate things like this. So like favorite card, that's a cool one. There's another, the very top one. I'd never seen this card before. This person said their favorite card was Sus Arcanine. I've never seen this before, so I thought that was really cool. I like seeing things that I'm you know, haven't been exposed to. So, and then someone posted this meme as well. It's like, yep, that's exactly what I see when I see that. This here, I've always loved this Mew. Always loved this Mew. I don't think I have one. No, I do have one. I do have one of these. It's just deep in my collection. Deep in my collection. But love this Mew as well. Love this Mew as well. This Gengar, very cool card. Did not know this existed. Did not know this existed. I'm the same way. I like seeing cards I've never seen before. It said Baby Eyes, right? Because there's so many too. Like this one here. Is this a promo or whatever? I don't know, because you see this bottom part here. WOC, Wizards of Coast. I don't know. That looks. I don't know what that is. But I like the background. It looks very, it reminds me of this card. It reminds me of the very first Ditto card. So it's almost like they're in the same realm, like a Trick Room kind of realm. Like that card in this, well, you can't see it in the holo version. You need the non-holo version, really. Like, it was kind of weird, like, the non-holo version, like, actually gave you a better picture of the background, even though the holo version looked better in person. But yeah, like this non-holo Ditto I always thought was a little, yeah, but it kind of reminds me of that, you know, Trick Room type, because like when you activate Trick Room, it has that kind of like grid, you know, like that grid pattern, so it looks very similar to, and if Gengar, no, Gengar's not really a Trick Room Pokemon, but it, you know what I'm saying? Here, there you go. Perfect. Right here. That's Trick Room. That's a Trick Room. So that's kind of how I always felt when I see these kind of, I don't know, grid backgrounds, we'll say. Grid backgrounds. What? That is, I should get this, bro. I should get this. I don't know why I don't have this. I have the, I keep forgetting how beautiful this one is. I have the Charizard because I pulled it. I got lucky and I pulled it. But the let me look up an actual picture of it, because that actually is a really beautiful card. I forgot how much color it had. 151 Venusaur EX. Yeah, that really is a beautiful card, isn't it? But I want like an actual picture of it, because see, like this scan is way more bright and vibrant than like the average picture. Here. Yeah, that is a really beautiful card. That is so much like going on. See, it's hard to like tell when you just look at like the images on the screen, but when you look at a scan of a picture, then it's way more obvious. Because like look at this right here versus, you know, let's see, give me best selling. It'll probably be top of the page. Really, it's so like, look at how dull and look at how faded this is. Like you can't tell anything from this rendition. But yeah, this is like, that's how you can see it sparkle. eBay is good for that kind of thing. If you want to like look up, because eBay forces you to have a, not forces you, but like if you don't have a picture on eBay, you're not going to sell the card. So true. It's funny too to see like such a modern card. That's a weird one. Steelix EX. Like it's mid. This is great. Shining Raichu. I like back in the day when they called them Shining, not Shiny. The Shining cards. Fantastic. With the texture too. Gorgeous. This is another card too that I actually have never seen this card IRL, if I can remember correctly. So to like get a nice visual of it, like, you know, with the pattern, very, very nice. Lugia, what is this? Gosh, I forget what this symbol is. That's not. Is that from the Neo set? It must be from the Neo set, right? Yeah. That's just not the base Neo Lugia. Hey Hawaiian, how are you, my friend? Welcome, welcome. Neo Lugia. Because, yeah, this is the first one. That's what I recognize. But that symbol is Neo, though. Like, that's from that series. So was that just a... Hold on a sec. Was that just a... No, it is different. It is different. Similar, but different. I don't know. Maybe a promo? Oh, it is a promo. It is a promo. 10 out of 10. They said Game Boy promo. Got it. Got it. Cool. There you go. Because I'm like that. I'm like, there's one Neo Lugia that I know of, and it certainly is not this one. It's the other one, but that's cool. This is a very cool card. I love... I actually think that we pulled this card out of a Cosmic Pack, and then I believe we gave it away, if I remember correctly. But I do own it because I bought it as a single before that. But I would say that this is like just one of the cuter Pikachus. If I was so sorry. I'm late. I was monitoring another channel. Let's get it. Oh, you're good, my friend. You're good. We have just been kind of talking about the state of Pokemon, really, and I feel like the theme of this channel for the foreseeable future will be, yes, Pokemon is in a very bad state if your main thing is that you like to buy sealed product at MSRP of the newest sets and open it. If that's what people like to do, which I know people like to do, it's going to be rough. It's going to be rough. Because it's just not a very favorable market right now for that. And the thing that we were talking about before, you know, just to kind of get back into it a little bit, is I fully blame Pokemon. I don't understand why they don't want people to have their stuff. I mean, I guess the main thing about it is they just want people talking about Pokemon. They want the hype to be built up. I think that that what they want the least, what they hate the most, is here. Let me go to availability. Okay, so out of stock is available. I can show you things that are not in. Let me increase this per page. Pokemon really doesn't like it when their stuff sits on the shelves. I think they really don't like it when you can walk in and you can see. Normally it's like these boxes here, like League Battle Decks and the Battle Academy. But what they really, really don't like is when even the Armor Rouge boxes are on the shelf. They really don't like it when the 151 UPCs are like sitting in Costco shelves for a month or two. So what I think they want to do as a result is make it so that there is this scarcity always, and that people are never tempted to pass by and say, I'll get it next time, because they want them to remember these times of when there's nothing available. Give me 1 second. I heard something drop near my door. It might have been a package. It's okay, Zizi. Stay right there. All Gucci. All right, cool. Just Amazon. So the way for me to, you know, recommend that everyone speaks with their money, which is the only thing you really can't speak with, is to just not really support Pokemon Center right now. So even if you do see, you know, these boxes that like would be a good deal or whatever, like be like, you know what, I'm just gonna spend my Pokemon dollars elsewhere right now. And of course I will always recommend going singles, because I just think opening packs inherently is... Opening packs is for really like two things specifically. One would be if you just really, really, really like the rush of the randomness and you don't mind spending the money for it. So that, or if you're going to record it and put it on the internet for other people to watch, you know, that's basically it. I think that, what's going on, Trainer Glenn, how are you? And if you are not having fun opening packs, if it's not been like super enjoyable for you and you're just kind of like doing it repeatedly, that to me is when like you start wasting money and you start kind of treating it almost like a, not even a hobby, but more of like an addiction. So yeah, I will always recommend singles. Hi, Z-Dog! Hi, Z-Dog! Dog, Zoe. Ooh, this is a really slept on card, this Miss Magius. Forgot about this card. Is this a Shrouded Fable card? What's this from? No, Paldea Evolved? Paldea Evolved? Is that what it is? I don't know why I thought Shrouded. It looks like it could fit in with Shrouded. I can never tell at the bottom the set symbol anymore. Let's see. I mean, who knows how much cards are now? I was like, it shouldn't be that much, but... Yep, Paldea. That is a very nice card. Very nice card. Another beautiful Mew. Very cool Poliwhirl. This is so like, I don't know how to word it. It reminds me of the streets of Japan. Just like the neon lights kind of reflecting off the rain. Like you wouldn't really see this in too many cities in this country, at least. This is a real Jirachi. That's really funny. I did not know this was a real card. That looks like something that, you know, someone just drew up. I'll have to pass on Gold Arceus. Not my thing. Like of all the Gold Arceus, that's meta. Espeon, cool. Someone just does the necklace Zard. That's funny. Huh. What's this Tropius from? Another one from Paldea Evolved? That's really funny. Paldea Evolved has some sleepers. Where is it? Where are you? That is a very nice card. It's really funny that two of them in this thread were from Paldea Evolved. Mankey from the Legendary Collection, I want to say. Reverse Hollow Mankey Legendary Collection. The Shining Charizard. We already saw the Shining Raichu. And the Mewtwo from the first movie. Very cool. Back when Shining Charizard was purple. Always wanted to have that card, but I don't think I will end up spending the money on it. Yeah, I don't have any bots in here, guys, so if you're trying to do bot things, it's not going to work. I think I have this Espeon. I forget, though. I have to check my vintage collection. Tapu Koko. Love Tapu Koko. Very cool Pokemon. Okay, so this is one thread that I saw. This is the Neo Lugia that I'm used to. This is one thread that I saw, you know, because I was looking through so many that I wanted to talk about, because I thought that, you know, if I'm going to talk about some of the negative ones, then I'm going to talk about one of the positive ones, because I haven't really seen many of the many positive ones. Oh, this one was removed by the TCG. That's so funny. Alright, well, good. You know, because this is just one that I had saved. So, I'm over the state of the hobby. I am done, bro. There's like a million threads like this every damn day. I am done with the state of this hobby. Here's another cool one. Alright, here's another cool one. So, I guess they're going to be doing like Lego Pokemon. And someone said, in light of the announcement, they made their own Lego Pokemon. So, it should hopefully be obvious to everyone who these are. We got the original starters. Then we got the second gen, the more important starters. Then we got some other ones, whatever. Anything that involves Incineroar, I don't know. And then the dude made the best line. Ever. He made the whole thing. I was so happy to see that, of all of them. Alice in Poke Wonderland. Hello, Alice. How are you, my friend? I remember seeing you randomly one time a long time ago, and it's good to see you randomly again. Sven said, L Deadpool fan raid. Hello, Sven, and thank you for the raid. Really appreciate that, guys. It's very, very sweet of you. Very, very sweet of you. I'm kind of going over a little bit of the best and worst of Reddit right now, of Pokemon Reddit over the last week or so, since I've last done one of these. This one's cool. I didn't even see the Skarmory Murkrow. Oh my god, those. That's so dope. This guy obviously loves Gen 2 as much as I love Gen 2. If he made Cyndaquil line, he made these. He made Skarmory Murkrow. And then a whole bunch. Look at the Magnemite. I didn't even see that at first. Oh my god, that's a great Pidgeotto, freaking Abra, Growlithe, Oddish. Was that a Wurmple maybe? Hard to tell. Viper, little one. What is that in the back? There's a Metapod. Oh, a Weedle maybe. Ivysaur. Cool stuff. Thank you guys, that's very kind of you. So just so everyone knows, when y'all jump in today, we're doing giveaways today. We do those every time I stream, basically. But I like to talk first, get the Pokemon off my chest, because basically we'll give everyone a quick little rundown. The hobby's not in a great position right now. Everyone knows that. If you're trying to buy sealed products, if you're trying to buy the newest thing, it's tough. So that's why we're giving away the newest, hottest stuff. We're giving away Prismatic, we're giving away Crown Zenith, we're giving away some older stuff, some, some Silver Tempest. I got this tin, I found it at Target, I bought it for you guys, it's all yours. So we're giving this away too. It's not a rip, I guess you can call it a giveaway rip and ship. Although, you know what? I don't call it a rip and ship, guys. You know what I call it? I call it a snip and ship. I just thought of that a few days ago. We're gonna call it snip and ship because I just like to snip my packs. I don't like to rip them. So barbaric. So we'll do a little snip and ship giveaway, probably to 1 or 2 people. I don't exactly know. I actually set up an email list today as well. So everyone's gonna do entry by email, just so I can have a way to consistently contact someone. So if you enter, it'll be the same way that I contact you. I feel like that's it's hard to verify the winners. People try to sneak in and steal people's prizes. Internet is a very, not nice place, we'll say. But so I've been talking about, how much Pokemon is basically putting the shaft to everybody, and they're not making it easy for people. So do what I recommend, buy some singles, don't be like these people. So we're going to continue talking about some threads on Reddit that I've saved over the last, week or so, because I kind of, I'll save them up and we will discuss them all at once. So this is kind of a funny one. This is not good or bad. You just gotta be careful. Started collecting 2 weeks ago. Addicted is an understatement. How true is that? Y'all remember too, right? When you get kind of back into Pokemon or into Pokemon for the first time, it is easy to go on TCG. Yo, look at what they got here. What a great freaking card. Neo Typhlosion. I don't even have this card in my collection, and that's actually something that I need to get. So that's beautiful. I want to get this in Japanese, though. I like that in Japanese more than English, personally, because when I first saw it, it was in Japanese. So I kind of want the first version that I saw. But look at what they got a lot of really cool cards. Cards that, so it's so funny, they went one card from 20 plus years ago, and then everything else is from last year. But these are all beautiful cards. I guess 151 is a little bit older than that now. But yeah, great stuff. Cool. It's awesome to see people jumping in and buying a lot of singles and enjoying it, or hopefully they bought all these singles. I mean, they probably bought all these singles, because if they pulled all this, that's some unbelievable luck. If they pulled all this, that's some unbelievable luck. So I'm sure that a lot of this was singles. But yeah, so there's a lot of ways you can treat the hobby. You don't want to be like some of these people here. Okay, here, this is the last one that I want to talk about, because this person's the only one that actually gets it. Something that I say a lot. This one's a little crazy. Scalping is ruining the hobby. Now, this is an insane picture. All right, I will not lie. I would be fronting. I would be, as the children say, full cap on if I was to say that this wasn't. Oh god, I try not to curse on the Pokemon channel, so y'all know what I'm trying to say when this is a load of Pokemon cards here, right? It's an absolute S load of Pokemon. But am I going to sit here and blame this person? Hold on, you can even see down here, there's a name. You can see Daniel Kenji. It's at the very bottom. I don't know if you can see it by the bottom of the pack here. Daniel Kenji. Is this person to blame why you cannot get cards? Is this person part of the problem to a huge extent? I'm going to say no. And here's my same logic. I'm going to revert right back to PokemonCenter.com. If Pokemon Center would print their product to order, okay, and this person waited. Here's the main problem with the amount of stuff that this person has, is that they have it today. If they had this amount of product after waiting, say, 6 months, 8 months, a year, if they ordered all of this to print through Pokemon Center directly, they spent whatever is in this, let's just guesstimate, for 20,000. We'll say 20,000. If they gave Pokemon Center $20,000 to print them all this stuff, and then Pokemon Center shipped them a pallet or two, because you're not even fitting this all in one pallet, shipped them a pallet or two to get this to their front door, then that should be between them and PokemonCenter.com. And if anyone has a problem with it, that shouldn't make any difference in the world. But the fact that they had to get it through taking it from the means of people that could have gotten it today, or, you know, in the next amount of weeks or months that however distributor would have gotten it, I can see why people have a problem with this. My problem is not the amount of product. And so where does that lie? Where does that lie? Is it because they bought it? Is it because they found it? Or is it because Pokemon Center directly is making this stuff inaccessible to everybody else? That's where I'm more in line. If you could go on here and order this just like this person and wait, there'd be no problem with it. So to me, Pokemon is just as much, if not more, way more to blame, infinitely more to blame, not just as much, infinitely more to blame than the person who's got the 20K and spends the 20K and wants the product. How are you ever going to get, see, for this in my life, I don't care if you are going to buy it and flip it on the street immediately. To me, it's always the dumbest thing ever to get mad at someone for spending their own money. How are you ever going to get mad at a human being for spending money on an open market? Like, that to me is the most nonsensical thing ever. I go somewhere, I see 100 units of a product that I want. I could, in theory, buy all 100 because I either want them, I'm going to hold them, I'm going to use them, I'm going to flip them. It doesn't really matter to me. Where is the moral obligation that I have to say, no, I'm not going to buy all 100, I'm going to buy 5 and then leave 95 for somebody else? To me, there is no logic behind this. It is all supply, demand, and opportunity. I mean, is that harsh? Maybe. Is that greedy, awful? You have money and other people don't and you can spend it? Maybe it is. I don't know. But that's how it's always been for me. When I was broke, that's how it was. And I've been broke 99% of my life. It's only the last, I'll say 90% of my life. It's only like the last 4 or 5 years where I've had a little bit more money to spend. That's it. So it's not like I grew up my whole life rich and I've now all of a sudden gained this perspective of, if you have money and you find the product and you buy it, that's fair. I've always felt this way. When I was a kid and I only had 10 bucks to spend and Pokemon cards were impossible to find, I felt this way. I never once thought the person who bought the box should have left me 2 or 3 packs. Not once. Because it never made sense to me. They were there first. They bought it first. I never thought that with a candy bar. I never thought that with Pokemon cards. Never thought it with a pair of shoes. Never thought it with a car. To me, it's if you're there and you have the money and it's for sale and the person or industry is selling it, buy it if you want to. And that to me is a complete, fair, cool, moral, nothing is ethically wrong with that. But because people want their cards, they will view this as unethical. Now, I'm not going to call it unethical. I did say that it's not my preferred method of getting the cards, but like, you can't say they did anything wrong unless they robbed someone for this, unless they were one of those people that puts like air tags on people's, like the supply vendors' cars. Like, unless they're like actually breaking moral and ethical grounds, if they just walk into a store, if they know a person that they can buy product from, or if they know a distributor they can buy product from, or if they bought it all at market price, that's between them and their wallet and nobody else. So to me, that's always been a little, I don't like that. I don't like when people complain about this kind of thing. To me, it's like, if that's what they want to do, that's what they wanted to do. Let them. Because you, just as easily, like I've said a billion times before, can just go to TCGPlayer, go to eBay, and just say, shop all Pokemon, okay? Shop, like, take filters out. So we're going to just go, because y'all know me, we're going cards. And I'm going to go best selling. They give you 200 pages when you do this. I like to go right in the, where are we, first page? If I go second page, does it give me a page number? Sometimes it gives me page numbers here. Well, I'll go right to 200 then. Let's see what's least best selling. Let's see what's the worst selling. And then I'll kind of like work my way up from there. What's underappreciated right now? Thanks, Hawaiian. At least some people understand what I'm saying. Mad Shadow said, I mean, if someone was able to walk into a store and bought everything with respect, fine. The issue is that people are pushing, fighting, bullying, and such. That's the problem. Well, everything that I just said, I think, applies to what you just said. If you are entering a free market and you purchase a free market, cool. If you are doing things that are unethical or morally wrong, then that's not cool. So when we see the Costco videos, the vending machine videos of people being egregious. Like, everyone's in the wrong there. Everybody. But you know who's mainly in the wrong there? Again, yes, those people are weird, but why do these companies, why does Costco let the people do this? Why does the grocery store with the vending machine let the people do this? You know, they all have management, they all have upper ladders, they all have corporate to answer to. So at the end of the day, management is cool with this. They're happy with this. It's free advertisement for them. Free advertisement. It's a rush. Better get on down to Costco before you miss the Pokemon craze. Better get on down to your Kroger before you miss the vending machine restock. So these companies are facilitating these IRL daytime fight clubs for the shiny cardboard. They're just as complicit, if not more so. Because think about, like, how are you, because here's the main thing too that I'm getting at. Thank you for tuning in / contributing to the conversation, Mad Shadow. Was that how I'm pronouncing it? Mad Shadow? Because it's there for you. Like, you can't, my main thing is, you can't have a society of poor people, which we do have, and I'm not throwing shade. Once again, I've been broke most of my life. And then you're going to dangle an opportunity for them to make some money by selling this pack of Pokemon cards for $5 that they know that they can sell online for 15 or 10. You're not going to you can't dangle that in front of the masses who needs the money and then blame the masses when they fight for the money that you put out there. That's not happening. Not here. Not here. Because we don't, like, I see through the nonsense. I'm not going to let that stand. So the problem is not, sorry guys, it's not the scalpers. Sorry, it's not. It's not the flipping rippers. It's not the collectors. It's not the little kids who want all their cards. Not even the grown adults who want all their cards. It's the people who have control over the supply, who are either trickling it out and making the bots win and the people suffer, or the people who throw it all out and just let the rats fight for it. It's like, you can't blame people for wanting money. It's human nature to want to survive and get ahead in life. You're exploiting that. The shops that have these machines, the Pokemon Center with the bots, Target with the restocks, Costco with the restocks, are exploiting the desperation of people. Like, I can't speak about anywhere else in the world, but in the United States right now, shit sucks, okay? It is not good right now. People paying $10 a box for a carton of eggs. You can't find a job for nothing that pays you a damn. Rent is through the roof. And people want a little bit of relief. A little bit of relief. So if you offer them a money-making opportunity like this, they're gonna take it. Okay? How are you gonna starve people of their just due from a human perspective, then put it out there and call us animals when we fight for it? Like, that's just as heinous as some of the people getting violent for the product, if not more so, because they know what they're doing. They're facilitating more than FOMO for cards. It's desperation for life. It's desperation for the necessities that we need to live. And that's not what this channel's about. Once again, I'm here to try and give some Pokemon cards away for free. I'm trying to alleviate some of the stress that I know people feel, but I'm also trying to redirect. It's like, all right, if you guys feel this way, I get it, but don't give these people your money. Give, not necessarily TCGPlayer, but give if you need, not need, but if this is what makes you feel happy, then go find some good deals and some singles. Go find some good deals and some underappreciated sets that have been sitting on the shelves for a while. Go find some good deals that will not immediately impact the Pokemon company's profit, which I mean by that, like, buy from the secondary market. Now, when I say secondary market, people automatically think scalpers, double price, horrible deal. But what I'm saying is there are gems within any market that you can find a good price, you can enjoy Pokemon, and you can actually win in a somewhat unwinnable climate. Give me a moment to read some of these comments here. Thank you guys for talking. I am pronouncing it correctly. Perfect. Thanks, Hawaiian. Yeah, I think you guys I think that's why I like doing this too, because a lot of people that will be drawn to what I say are people who kind of get what I'm saying, and they are of the same mindset. It's these people here who are making these Reddit threads of like, I can't find any of the brand new product, and It's the scalpers to blame. It's like, all right, whatever, man. Like, some people just aren't my people, is what it is. Baby I said, I'm sorry, Matchshot said desperation exists in so many other forms as well. It does. And I think that, I'm not saying that Pokemon cards are so important that people should be desperate for them, but when they're used, there's two big things that people need in life. They need money, so if you're going to show them a quick flip opportunity and then tell them not to do it, or they're like bad people for it, you're just creating a lose-lose scenario for you and everyone involved. And then there's the people who use it for their enjoyment, who genuinely will get happiness. It's their entertainment money. You know, instead of going to the movies, they buy a Pokemon card. And these are perfectly fine things, but just got to keep them in perspective and just kind of treat them logically. And just because you can't find the newest, hottest set right now, doesn't mean that you're not able to have fun with Pokemon. Like, it's been out for 20 plus years. There's over 1,000 Pokemon out there, and there's a lot of different ways. Like, I actually have great time that's a perfect transition, but I'll save it for after I read these comments, because I've been neglecting them. I guess my baby I said, I guess my outlook is why would you fight for something knowing that there's a chance you won't pull anything? So no need to be prepared when you're fighting over a risk. I mean, especially if you're gonna rip it for real. Like, if you're the people who are, I mean, who knows, man? Who knows? Maybe one of these people fighting for it. Like, let's just create a writing exercise real quick. A man is at home. His wife is sick, if not dying. Their child needs money for their medication. They need this medication for their child, or else this child will die. They are poor. Maybe they are who cares about their background? Like, they don't have the resources. There's health issues involved. There's desperation involved. You see down at Target or Costco, you saw Pokemon's dropping. So you get to the front of the line. You're there first. You're patient, you know, you're waiting. You have your money saved that you can't afford to lose this money, but you can afford to take this money and flip this money, and maybe, just maybe, it can last you from 2 weeks to 4 weeks, or from 1 month to 2 months, or from 1 week to 2 weeks, from 1 day to a day. And you're standing there, you're an honest person, and then someone pushes you from behind. Okay, the door's open, whatever. You're walking, people are running, so you're like, all right, I gotta pick up my pace. You get your hands on your product that you've been waiting for patiently. You got there hours early, and then someone rips it from your hands. I don't know about y'all, but I'm punching that motherfucker in the face right there. I don't care, bro. If my wife, my son, daughter, everyone depends on it, and I did all that at that moment, I don't care. I snapped. I'm a human. If they took away from me what I was going to use to provide life for the ones that I love, violence is the answer. Violence is the answer. And I know it's a crazy scenario that we just come up with, and most people are doing this who have $1,000 in the bank and they want to get $1,050. You know, they don't need the money like that. But sometimes in life, you are pushed to your limit and you are pushed to your breaking point. So I'm once again going to blame these companies that could have formed a queue and had all the product behind a counter and said maximum 2 per guest. And that would be enough for you to make your $50, $100, whatever that you came down there for as an honest person. But instead, when they create these scenarios that turn people into animals, what do you expect? What can you possibly expect? So what I like to do is go to best selling singles. This is why TCGPlayer is cool. Not necessarily to buy from them, but see what is being ignored. So best selling front page number 1 is going to give you, okay, you know, Charizard 151, the 2 Moonbreon, double Moonbreon, Bubble Mew. I don't know why Jungle Vaporeon is so popular. Whenever I look at this, everyone is always buying Jungle Vaporeon. I don't know what it is about this Vaporeon. But people love this card, so that's funny. But this is not where you want to look. This is like, you know, just to show where's popular. So go to the back end. What is not popular? And then kind of like scroll up from there and see what you can... Yo, what are the odds? What are the odds? Sus Arcanine. What are the odds? That's so funny. Like, now, is that not hilarious to me? What are the odds? Because we were just talking about this card from this thread. Where was it? I think I closed the thread out. But it was favorite Pokemon cards. That is so funny. Matt says, I don't agree that violence is the answer. I come from a different school of thought because violence, it only breeds violence in the long run if you approach it with love and understanding. Also, understanding that the other person might also be applying the same logic you just used, then at the point next time it happens, they might just not do it again. See, here's where I am gonna have to disagree. Is violence was not the answer for the first person, the person who pushed the person in my scenario, but as a response, nah. To grab something out of someone's hands is an aggressive act, and a punch in the face is merely an escalation of an aggressive act. Whereas to aggressively act on someone initially, while I do understand that that does fall in line with the 5 to 10-year-old school of thought of they did it first, that does kind of apply in the real world, doesn't it? That does kind of apply in the real world. Maybe I said we want fairy cards, like fairy Pokemon. But I don't know. French Revolution didn't happen peacefully. But no, the fact this Arcanine here is actually hilarious. Espeon Majestic Dawn. Okay, I've never seen this card before, and I'm a huge Espeon fan. Huge Espeon fan. That's beautiful. Beautiful. Moonspeon? Is that a moon in the background? If there's a moon in there, we gotta get it. Majestic Dawn. I always like this card. Just because what do they? It's a power up here. It's like an origin power, I think they call it. But I always thought that they put really cool artwork on these as well. The Pokemon Rumble cards, these are so silly. These are so ridiculous. But this is what I would spend my money on, if I was going to build a singles collection right now. If I was going to build a singles collection. This is a cool promo. Do I have this card, I feel like? Yes, pink fairy cards. I collect them, seeing if you would pull them up on the website. Can I search by energy type? Maybe I can. Yes, I can. Cool. Fairy cards are great because they don't do them anymore, and pink is nice. Fairy cards are nice. A lot of extra color. This page alone is quite beautiful. Let's see. I don't know if I have... I think I have this Togepi Cleffa Igglybuff card. I have this Gardevoir Sylveon. I think I have this one too. I have this I think this was just a beautiful Sylveon. It was a promo card. Bought like 4 or 5 of these. Because I was like, why is it so pretty? And it's like promo card discount, basically. And yeah, I like that. A SM promo? That's so funny because we got Lily and Clefairy coming out in Journey Together. And now here's another Lily and Clefairy. This is a really cool card. With the stamp on it too. It's nice. Where were we? Let's check the next page. A lot of versions of the cards. Hold on, let me pull this close like this. A lot of versions, like the less rarity version from the page before. A lot of Xerneas. Alola Ninetales GX. I somehow clicked that wrong. Interesting. I like that. I didn't know that they made a fairy version of that. I know that it's like fairy ice. Very cool. Very cool. All right. I had one more thread that I wanted to talk about from the. It's the one person who I've finally seen who agrees with me. In an endless chain of blame, there is only one solution. Hold Pokemon Company responsible. Even in this thread, people still don't get it. Yes, I know scalpers are losers, but we have to start approaching this from a more logical perspective as a community. Currently, this is how we are handling things. Can't find product? Distributors are the problem. Scalpers are the problem. People buying scalp product are the problem. Content creators, rip and shippers, people buying rip and shippers are the problem. People watching YouTube videos and supporting content creators buying scalp product are the problem. Anyone buying packs are the problem. It's an endless cycle of blame that will get no one anywhere. There is one entity to blame, and that is the company profiting off of the entire thing. They can control the situation and won't. They allow MJ Holdings to keep product and sell it marked up rather than put it on shelves. They choose to allow us to continue, and most of the community keeps falling for it. You can downvote me and pretend like you don't understand this all you want, but the hobby will never improve until people realize this and start acting on it. If that historically company receives enough bad press, they will change. They will change. This is so oh, my pleasure. This is like so obviously the answer. This is so obviously the answer. While I agree Pokemon is most responsible, there's nothing wrong with blaming scalpers and distributors for cheating customers over MSRP prices. It's important to call out the bad behavior, because let's be honest, if Pokemon does more reprints and distributors don't put it in stores and it's scalped, then it's the same cycle over and over again. Nothing gets better until supply chain is fixed, which requires more top-down fix. Here's the thing that I don't think people truly understand. Say you took... What? Would people still be this mad? Okay, say there was no product available anywhere at all. Say instead of scalpers, though, and instead of rip and shippers, and instead of people who invest in it, say there was, I don't know, like 10 times the amount of kids in the hobby. Like somehow, some way, Pokemon exploded in popularity with the kids, and it was all they were asking for, and it was all they wanted their parents to buy them. So it was getting to the kids, okay, the ones who deserve it the most, and it was still unavailable. Do you think people would still be as unhappy as they are right now? I am going to guess pretty close to. And I don't even know if they would even then go as far as to blame Pokemon for not printing enough. Like, I don't know what you could do to get some people to see that it's the company that prints the cards that chooses how many cards get printed, that knows how many people want to buy the cards, that's to blame. It's not the people that want to buy the cards that are to blame. Because it doesn't matter who buys the cards. It could be the kids, it could be the scalpers, it could be whatever. It could be someone to buy them to start a bonfire for all they care. If someone's buying them and it's not you, then it's the supplier that is to blame, not the demander. They know the demand. They know the demand. It's like not like this is new anymore. They know the demand. Let's see if we can get any other opinions. I never felt ashamed of asking about cards, but the employees look about me with absolute annoyance, even when I'm just looking on the shelf on getting from some essentials. I'm trying to complete my vintage/modern 151 set and bond with my husband. My vintage set already costs more than anything I'll get out of the new sets anyway. Like this one guy at Target circling waiting. I know because a few times I drop he's in there pacing the floor in circles. It's gross. I switched to importing Japanese cards and really suggest everyone should too. The packs are much cheaper and you have to deal with scum of the earth to get them. Japanese is the way. If you want to open packs, Japanese is the way. Unfortunately, I used to do that too, but I refused to pay $100 for a Japanese booster box. I used to pay $30 to $35 for it. Well, unfortunately, you know, that's just market price. And if you want to play with the cards right now, you have to pay market price. But my biggest thing too is, guys, you don't need the cards today. If you want the cards today and be okay with paying the price, then that's another story. You know, me, I don't mind overpaying for something if I'm going to enjoy it longer. Like, instead of waiting, you know, 6 months to a year, which I recommend people do, if the money means the most to you, that's what means the most to you. For me, I just buy less, you know, like instead of opening, say, I don't know, 5 or 6 boxes of Terastal Festival, I'll probably open like 2 or 3 because it's so expensive right now. But then they say they do a reprint and I can get them for $50 a box, then I'll open up another few because it is really fun to open them up. So for me, I just open up less. You know, I don't say forget this altogether. I speak with my money. I have my budget. I stick with it. It doesn't have to be MSRP for me. It just, if I want it now, you have to realize that you're paying the now price. If you don't want it now, then wait until the reprints, which will always occur, or buy singles. My gatos. Have patience if you can't, baby guys. It's tough for some people. It is tough. All right. I think we're gonna do a little bit of a different thing today. All right, cool. We've got. I'm gonna import the Zcam. Do I have a Zcam? I want. We're gonna use the big view, but I still want to give the Zoe camera though. All right, let me delete the old Zoe camera and add in the new one. You guys have to deal with me for now. Actually, you don't. Here. You don't have to deal with me for now. Well, I guess it's easier to know that I'm here if someone's tuning in to know that their screens are broken. Alright, let me remove this camera and then add this in. And then we got a lot of stuff to open today, so I gotta start opening. Because not only do we have the stuff that I'm giving to you guys, all this plus probably a little more. If we don't get anything good from this, I'll grab a couple extra packs. But we got, you know, Silver Tempest, Crown Zenith, this tin that I kind of forgot that I even had. I did not open that yet. And then we've got a sticker collection for you guys, as per usual. I'm going to open up another box of Terastal Festival because last time we did this was super fun. But I'm going to plan on keep pretty much all these cards, if not most of them. If we get some dupes or whatever and you guys want them, sure. And then, the big thing, this is just if y'all want to chill and hang out while I do this, I'm gonna get used to some basketball cards today. I've never opened basketball cards in my life, but I bought a few boxes of basketball cards, and I'm trying to pull some Celtics out. So I'm starting a basketball card collection, and I figured, hey, I might as well do all my cards at once. You know, we're gonna talk about cards, and you know, there's another thing too, guys. Pokemon's not the only TCG out there. You know, it's not the only card game out there. I love cards. I've always loved cards. You know, like I play poker for a living. You know, I love cards. So, it doesn't have to be. It doesn't have to be just Pokemon. You know, Magic is out there, Digimon's out there, Dragon Ball's out there, One Piece is out there. Like, there's so much stuff out there. And it kind of all, for me, scratches the same itch. Alright, we're going to add a camera, video capture device. I'm just going to say that. How is this not working? I'm so confused right now. Whatever. There's my Z. There's my Zoe. Z-Cam. Ooh, yeah. Alright. Sports, let's go. I stopped collecting 2 years ago to help my granddaughter with Pokemon. I still have a lot of vintage footballs, 80s, 90s basketball cards, and modern blasters. Nice, nice. You need to look into Pokemon Elf baby cards. I'm not sure what that is. Oh, but we were just talking earlier about like ways that you can appreciate Pokemon that aren't, you know, if you're once again, you know, if you're in it to flip it and this and that, I don't really care. I don't really look downly on people for that. But like me, sure, I'll buy a box, and if it goes up 2 years later, I'll sell it. Whatever. I don't care if that makes me a flipper, scalper, investor, whatever. Sure, I don't care. But I love Pokemon, and I waste money on Pokemon all the time. You know, it sits here. I think I've shown you guys this a million times. My little Victini sitting here. Well, I came across something at Target the other day that I couldn't say no to. I wanted to say no. I tried to say no. I said no. I said, no, you're not buying this. I said, you're a 37-year-old man. You have enough stuffed animals in life. You're not buying this, but I bought it. I bought it. I saw it, and I couldn't say no. I already have a Sylveon plushie, too. But I don't have an Espeon, I don't have an Eevee, and I did not have an Umbreon, and I saw it, and it was $55 frickin' dollars, and I still bought it. And I love it. And it's like, enjoy Pokemon, man. If you want to enjoy Pokemon, there's some Pokemon to enjoy out there. Look at these. You know, it's cool too. Like, this is me. I'm a bit of a weirdo, you know. I have so many imperfections, you know, as a human, like physically, mentally, logically, my life, this and that. That this one here, like, if you know, it's like this Sylveon, her ear is a little kind of like bent backwards. Same thing with the Eevee, her ear's a little bent backwards. I bought this one, not the perfect one. I bought the one with the bent ears because I like to give the asymmetric, imperfect, you know, things love in life too. So we'll and it's like I'm a Pokemon fan. Like, I didn't buy this to display or resell. I'm gonna play with my toys. So here, we'll take the Espeon because Espeon's my favorite, and we're gonna play with and Espeon will be our partner today. Espeon will be our partner today. Just want to cut it. I don't want to rip it. I might even take this with me when I go play poker and have it sit like right next to my cards as my good luck charm. Alright, Espeon today will be sitting with us. Cool. And yeah, so let's get to cracking. Let's get to cracking some stuff open. I understand I pre-ordered a Chansey Squishmallow. Nice. Yeah, there was some, they have like, I have 2 of them already, but they're in my storage unit right now. They are like pillows, basically, but like, you know, Pokemon. I have a Pikachu and a Charmander. And yesterday I almost bought, there's a Totodile that I almost bought. Why? So sometimes I pull the trigger just like that when I'm shopping with the wifey. You got to, man. You got to. Because there's some really cool stuff out there. Yeah, there was a little blanket that I had to say no to yesterday, and a pillowcase that I had to say no to. Like, nope, I cannot get every Pokemon thing that I see. I want to, but I can't. Cool. TCG code card for the people. This would be for a simple freaking Leafeon, the promo. Leafeon promo. And I think it'll just get you this card. So, yeah. Yeah. And then I gotta keep... You know what? I'm not gonna lie. I've already sent out the first few. And I want a full set. I forgot to send out the last one. I'm keeping this. Sorry, I'm keeping the stickers. You guys can have the cards. I'm keeping the stickers. And then when I get a full set, I'll start giving them away again. And let's see. Okay, then we also have... I got 4 Silver Tempests chilling. I got 3 Crown Zenith. Obviously, we have the 3 Prismatic from the pack. And then let's open up this tin to see what we got in here. I bought a wick blanket. Nice. It's like Nike, just do it, right? Alright, let's see. I feel like we've opened these before, but I still forget what's in here. Kyogre EX promotional card. Kyogre EX promotional card. And then a code card to get you this card specifically. Right there. Toss that out. Trying to glance that I got the Jolteon. It my favorite. The Jolteon, the plushie card, or I'm sorry, because we're talking about a couple different things, so I got a little lost there. I may send it in the tins. I've been sending stuff in smaller packages just to keep the cost down. So maybe I'll send it in the tin, maybe not. But we also have to add today 2 Surging Sparks, Stellar Crown, Temporal, and everyone's favorite Obsidian Flames. In fact, I think we'll start with everyone's favorite. Why not? So everything English today for you guys. I think we'll just do it like that. I'm gonna basically open up. We're going to do the giveaway stuff first. We'll do the giveaway stuff first. And then if you guys don't want to hang out while I open up my stuff, you guys don't have to hang out. How about that? Keep it easy for everybody. Alright, Snip and Ship giveaway. Pack number 1. So how many packs do I got here? Hold on, we got 1, 2, 3, 5, 8, 11, 15 packs. What a great number. What a great number. Alright, 15 packs. And also, I'm going to do something that I used to do way back when. I don't know why, dude. I'm very, very weird. I'm gonna repackage the cards. So this is something that I do in my own personal collection sometimes when I'm like sorting things out. But I'm gonna take these cards out and we're gonna put them back in this package. And so you're gonna get the you're gonna get the cards basically kind of like this, but with all the top snipped off and all the cards in the packs. So like that's how I'm gonna start shipping these out going forward. So I'm not asking anyone if they want bulk or not anymore. You're getting it, you know, unless you specifically tell me that you really, really, really don't want it. But I'm just automatically shipping everything to everybody. Pack included. So, pack number 1. Let's do... You know, in light of this, I'm actually going to... Maybe this will get people to start the card game. I don't know. Maybe this will get people to start the card game. I'm going to leave these in the packs for the person who wins to use. So that they can actually... You want to go back under? You want to cuddle? It's okay. You can cuddle. You can do whatever you want, baby. So the winner will get the code cards as well. They can have the whole thing. All right. No pack trick though. We're not gonna do pack trick. Even on the Sword and Shield pack, no pack trick because I'm lazy. Lampent? Bro, I think I've been calling this thing Lampert forever. I swear I've been calling this Lampert. Lampent. Ooh, that's a beautiful Gloom. If you want to focus, Gloom always has great artwork. Always, always. Maybe my friend does that. I don't know. It's just the cards don't feel like bulk when you put them back in the pack, you know. And each pack is like a memory too, so you can kind of remember. It's like, oh yeah, that was in that pack. That was in that pack. That was in that pack. So I don't know. I'm weird. Snubble, Crabominable, King Gambit, Oinkalone. Why not? That's a beautiful, kind of, not background, but like foreground background, scenery. It's just very nice, simple but beautiful. Reverse Hollow Arven, very playable card. Reverse Hollow Amoonguss, very playable Pokemon in the game. And in the rare, you've got your Thundurus, and I left the code card down there. Okay, cool. And your Fire Energy. So I'm actually just gonna leave the code right behind there. We'll kind of just pull it all together. When I see the energy, I will know that I stopped pulling. All right, pack 1 in the books. What I'm gonna do, actually, I'm gonna throw the Kyogre in this first pack here to try and protect it, and then I think we can probably fit another card in here comfortably. We're going to do the same with the Leafeon. So the Leafeon promo and the Kyogre promo will be in the Obsidian Flame Pack for whoever wins this. Actually, you know what? It gets a little tight when I put the Leafeon in there, so we'll leave it at just the extra one. All right, let's go. I kind of like the order. These are just chilling right now. Let's go Temporal Forces. Sleeved hits, top load, banger. Yeah, we'll sleeve a hit. We'll sleeve hits for sure. Top load. We'll top load it if it's like expensive, you know. We'll sleeve any hit. We'll top load it if it's like, you know, $50 or more. All right. What is this? Temporal? Temporal. Interesting licky tongue artwork. Another reason too why like kind of is a silly way to say opening cards is fun is just because I would never like go into Temporal Forces and like look at the random card artwork. I mean, I could, but it's nice to just see them randomly. Charge-a-Bug. I really love that Charge-a-Bug got the Radiant in Crown Zenith. Like, I'll always love that. Slugma. Solios. I say Soliosis even though it's Solosis. I don't know why. Soliosis sounds better. Keldeo. Delmais. Ah. Get my fingers out of the way. Ooh. Reverse Hollow of the Ancient. I'm sorry, Future. I said Ancient. Future. Give me right on. Reverse Hollow of a Carvanha. Yo, there's a Hitski. A full art Gengar EX from Temporal. Bonita. Not gonna lie, this is probably the most rare English card we've pulled. Like for you guys for giveaways. Like, we have not pulled anything in English, low key. So maybe it all comes today. And this is the start, or maybe this is the best card we're gonna get. But that is at least very nice to get that Gengar EX with a nice little background on the full art, where sometimes it's just like a little more plain, but this actually has some texture to it. So there you go. First one in the book. So, you know, we'll get some sleeves for that one. We'll grab a sleeve, but I'm still gonna shove it back in the same pack. Actually, I have my sleeve right here. I'm still gonna shove it in the same pack. Perfect fit sleeve. Perfect fit sleeve. So it won't add any space to it. I'll put it right in the center so that the cards protect it. Beautiful. And then this one too, we'll throw the Espeon. Or sorry, the Espeon, the Leafeon. We'll put the Leafeon. I haven't fully decided how we're gonna do today. I think the easiest way is gonna be, let me maybe I should make a little image. Ooh, perfect fit does make it hard to get in here. I thought that because it was perfect fit, it would be like a little easier. Okay, now you'd have to slide it in. Not all together. Now the perfect does make, you know what? Okay, I don't know how to word it. I'm not sleeving the hits, because I think that it'll actually be more protected if I don't. And I know that this sounds weird, but the card got to me undamaged, because it was in a pack between cards. So, package between more cardboard in a booster pack should be a safe enough way for it to travel. So we're going to put it back and leave it like that. Also, the fact that I had the extra Leafeon in there did not help my cause. But to enter today, I think we're going to use my my new email that I created for this. So let me just open it up real quick. And add account. I was right here earlier. All right, let me see where my phone is. Telephone. Where'd I put you? That's cool. Okay. Oh, it's under this case here. That makes sense. I think I was logged in on this email. So that... Perfect. All right. The email is going to be out. I'm gonna see like where's the best way for me to post it. I think I should just make like a quick little image. But it's gonna basically be just a little thing that I put at the bottom of the screen. I think we'll do just send me an email to enter, and that'll be how we do it today. And it can be open to basically anybody. And we'll just do like a like an RNG type win at the end. So we'll go to here. Give me 2 seconds. I feel like if I take the moment to do this now, then it'll be less confusing for people going forward. If someone just jumps in, how do I enter? So the email is it giveaway or giveaways? Giveaway. Okay. So the email will be aazgiveaway@gmail.com. And can I just save it from here directly? I can. And basically, I'm gonna do like, I don't know, maybe I'll just do like first come, first serve. You know, whoever emails me like first, you'll be number 1, you'll be number 2, you'll be number 3, etc. And then I'll do an RNG at the end, you know, 1 through whatever for the winner. Oh, I didn't want it on this one, but that's fine. We wanted it on this one. Put it like in the corner or something. Alright, now I don't need to like explain it and say what it is every time. So that's the email account that we will be using for giveaways going forward. And this way it'll be easier too to like verify people. They can say, hey, I emailed you, and I can say, cool, what's your email? And then you can type it to me and I can know, versus, you know, having to have people do like a screenshot or this or that or whatever. It'll just be easier to keep everyone on the same page and tracking this and that. Alright, cool. So 2 packs in the books. The email address is up. That is how you enter today. Just all you send me an email that says whatever, doesn't matter, you can say anything at all. We just need to have a way to contact you. I still don't know, I cannot believe to this day that YouTube does not allow direct messages. Like, it's the most ridiculous thing that I've ever seen. Let's do a little Silver Tempest action? See if we can't get some of the last of the Sword and Shield Trainer Gallery. So, no pack trick, but this is going to be, oh shoot. Does that tell you the thing? We'll see. I think White meant something. I don't think white was ever good. It's code cards and Sword and Shield were always such a pain in the butt, man. Such a pain in the butt. Reverse, wow, Archeab, super playable card back when this was playable. I think that rotation is about to hit and this is gonna go away. But this, we're not gonna go over the ability, but this was a very ridiculous card. It basically was the engine behind Lugia V-Star. This Archeab's right there. And a Delphox, yeah. I think the code card can dictate what you get in these. So I'll try to not show the code card. Try to not show the code card on Sword and Shield packs is the meta. Alright, Silver Tempest 1 down in the books. Let's do a Crown Zenith, and I'll try to not look at the pack. And I'll try to not look at the pack. But yes, please email me if you want to enter into today's giveaway. Please email me. Alright, so code card is on that side, so I'm actually just going to put it down so that I don't see it myself. I don't want to be spoiled either. Alright, Pawniard, Kricketot, Chatot, Galarian, Sunkern. Yo, there's a little hit ski. Fusion Strike, Oricorio. Love Oricorio. I think it's such a cool Pokemon. Great name. Very cool ability, and I like that it has 4 forms. So we all get the It's weird. I think that the styles often get names, but this is often looked at as kind of like base Oricorio, and they don't really call it Bailey style Oricorio, which is really what it is. Glenn and Baby Ice said email sent. Sweet, sweet, perfect. Yes, so guys, just send any email. Just say hello, this, that, whatever. Okay, here's what it is. Sorry, I'm dumb. Ideally, put your YouTube name in there. Put your YouTube name in there. So that way I know. That'd be smarter. Email me your YouTube name. That way I know. Young Brian said, like, yep, that's what we're doing right now, Brian. Just got to email me. Just email me your name. Just say, I am Young Brian Tips in the chat. That's all we need. And we'll be doing the drawing after we pull all the packs. Actually, you know what I'll do? Ooh, maybe I'll pull all your guys' cards first. I'll pull all my cards first. Then we'll do the drawing. That's how you do it. I'm new to this internet thing, guys. Sorry, first year here. First week here. I'm new to this internet thing. Alright, cool. So we got a nice hit on the Crown Zenith. We got a hit on Temporal Forces. So far we're 2 for 4. Not bad. Not bad. But yes, folks, please consider spreading the love. You know, like when we do our like chosen giveaways, you know, if I see someone who's been like, hey man, this person sent me here, this person sent me here, this person sent me here, and it's been you like the last 10 times, like I said so many times, I support the people that support me, so love y'all. Thank you so much for being here. You guys are the best. Any extra little bit that you ever could or would want to do, we would love. If not, hey, just you being here is more than enough. But as a content creator, we gotta be all self-promotion-y, kind of, you know, begging borderline, so pardon my my self-advertisement. All right, let's go one more Silver Tempest, and then we'll go a Stellar Crown, and then we'll go a Surging Sparks. Sounds good to me. Sounds good to me. And then yeah, we can. And if you guys want too, this would be the cool part about doing it. If you guys want, I can absolutely throw some basketball dupes or some Japanese dupes in. You know, after we're done opening everything, because I'm sure we're gonna get plenty of everything. Zubit, what was this? This is Silver Tempest. Elgim, yo, Passimian with the TG. Passimian, love Big Sim, Excuse me. And he's training with the dude. Very dope. TG Trainer Gallery. Pokey Barn. No, we are here to give stuff away, Pokey Barn. We don't accept stuff. You should give it to somebody else though. Thank you though. Metagross. Cool. And then the nothings. Bro, I don't know about y'all, but Wallace gotta put some different pants on. Don't even need to focus on him. Wallace is a little too scandalous. Lantern. Oof. Give me 1 second, guys. Y'all ever get like a sneak attack stomachache? Where it's like you're feeling fine, and it's like, oof. Alright, give me 2 minutes. Okay, we're back. We are back, everybody. Thank you for your patience. Just need a quick little snack. Quick little snack. All right, we're gonna go Stellar Crown and then Surging Sparks. So thank you guys for waiting. And to anyone who is new and or joining in, thank you so much for being here. Today we are doing a true RNG giveaway. Just some cashews I have nearby and some water real quick, just to kind of like get something in my stomach. Like I didn't eat breakfast today, and the first thing that I ate today was a couple cashews, and it satiated my body for like a couple hours. So I'm like, all right, let's do it again. Ooh, life hack of a snip and shipper. I'm gonna cut 2 packs at once. I know we're getting frisky here now, right? Efficiency. I would do that with Japanese packs because they were smaller, but it's all good. What should we do, Stellar Crown or Surging Spark? Oh, don't have to answer that. Yo, for anyone who is sleeping on this set, man, Stellar Crown. Well, I know it's not the hottest set, and I know people don't love it and this and that. Real quick, I gotta do this. Real quick, before we open this bag. I have been meaning to buy this card. In fact, let's go buy this card real quick. You guys want to buy this card with me? Like, I think this is a beautiful card. I think this is a beautiful card, personally. I know okay, so what's the difference to you guys, to me, from this card to this card right here? I mean, the color, sure, but like, to me, it's the same style. It's a beautiful card. The Pokemon's slightly different, but like, this is the same card, man. One's 80 bucks, one's 700. I'm buying the $80 one. I'm buying the $80 one. I like it. I think that Squirtle, and the Squirtle's great too. The Bulbasaur's great too. Absolutely, absolutely. Hey, PFAS. Yo, Alex just finished work. Any fire polls? Hi, everyone. A couple good polls so far. Nothing fire, but we pulled Trainer Gallery Prehmium from Silver Tempest. We pulled Oricorio from the Galarian Gallery. And then we also pulled Full Art Gengar EX from Temporal Forces. So, but I like this card a lot. This exact one, though? Do we want this exact one? Centering is awful, and it's chipped on the left-hand side, so no. We do not want this one. But I think this is a gorgeous card. $72. Let's see what this one's about. Little bottom heavy. Like, you can already tell. Like, looking at the top, I could tell it's gonna be a little bottom heavy because there's no way that you're gonna have this little on the top. This is actually such a poorly centered card. Like, look at how, like, this is so bad. It's so top left. Now, I'm weird with centering. Y'all, like, this is something we've never actually talked about on the channel before. I'm weird. Left to right, for me, it's got to be damn near perfect. But top and bottom, I don't even really care. I don't know why. Don't ask me why. I don't know. I don't care. Top and bottom means, like, damn near nothing to me. But left to right's got to be perfect. I can deal with a top heavy or bottom heavy card. It almost doesn't matter to me at all, but the left and right's got to be good. That's way more important to me. I think it's just because the left and right, there's more of it. There's more of it. You know, like this card here is a little top heavy, but the left and right looks really good. Little right heavy, little top heavy. Little though. Yes, to enter the email or to enter the giveaway, just email, please. I take it back. Please email me your YouTube name, just so I can keep track of people better that way. Like at first I couldn't think of what to say, but just email me your YouTube name, and that's all you need to do. The email is at the bottom. Oh wait. Sorry, the email's at the top or bottom of the screen, depending on which view we're at. My apologies, because on this Zoe view, on this view it's at the bottom, on this view it's at the top. But I think this is a okay one, but still it's a little off. Little off. This one looks curved, bro. This dude didn't put it in the sleeve quick enough. Look at this. You guys can tell it's curved. That's hilarious. Come on, bro. Come on. Come on. Ooh, sleeve adjacent. So this guy knows how to use one and take it out for a picture. We have someone with knowledge, folks. This person actually has brains. Why does this top left-hand corner look so freaking weird? You guys see that? It looks like it's missing part of it. And the bottom left's got a little nick, unfortunately. Which one was that I just got? There's a lot of Terapagos out here, bro. And these aren't even for the market price that TCGPlayer shows. TCGPlayer shows an $80 market price. I don't know why I just decided to go Tropico shopping. Sorry, we don't have to do this anymore. But I am going to buy one of these cards. Not like one of these immediately directly, but if I find a good one, I will. These are so thick. One way or another. And like, I don't know what it is. Like, I like raw cards, man. I don't like... This one's not bad. This is close. It's obviously right heavy, but it's close. It's really bottom heavy too, though. Whatever, we'll figure it out later. Alright, forget it. But the only reason why I started doing that is because we're opening up a Stellar Crown next. So who knows, maybe you guys are going to get a Trapagos. Who knows? Sorry, I got distracted. I get distracted easily. Sorry, guys. I like Pokemon. Sue me. I like Pokemon, so sue me. Sorry, I had to rip it back a little bit. It's a really nice grubbin. Really nice grubbin. Grievard. Joltik. Beautiful Joltik. Toadskull is always, and I mean, see, sorry guys, I get distracted. I promise I will hold this pack right here. We are not moving this back. Toadskull is always in an action shot. Real quick, I just gotta look up. Just type in Toads. Cool. He's always running, and I love it. Toedscool. Like, just look at every Toadskull card. Like, there's not one of them standing still. Not one. Lanky Legs is always on the move. I freaking love it, dude. This is the best one. This is so good. So good. But, what was I doing? There we go. Action shot. Like, they gotta make him sitting down. You know, can we get one Toadskull of him just, like, sitting down, like, his legs, like, dangling in the water or something? Drifblim? Driffle? Gravity Gemstone? Koridon? Raging Bolt? Reverse Hollow? Can we get a Raging Bolt? No, it would have been in this slot, right? Can we get a nice Raging Bolt? Oh, no. Would it have been in this slot? There's two Reverse Hollow slots? That's weird. Because that is a Reverse Hollow, right? Weird. I don't know. Okay. Zeraora. We don't have any good Zeraora cards this generation, do we? We had Alt-Art Zeraora in Sword and Shield, but no good Zeraora in this gen yet. Little Area Zero music coming up. I'll take it. Just putting the cards back in the pack, as we will now be doing going forward. This is how you guys are receiving your cards. Alright, Surging Sparks. Already snipped. We snipped it last time. But yeah, I hope you guys are doing good. Tim, looking forward to you guys' stream. I'll probably not be able to catch it live, but I'll catch the replay. Hopefully you guys are able to get some good stuff. Uxie. Charcadet. Love Charcadet, little guy. Smoochum, weirdo. Skarmory, Gen 2, Legend. Azumarill, another Gen 2. Oh, Annihilate. Love me some Annihilate. Some Mousehold beat 'em up. Gravity Mountain. Rufflet in the reverse. Klefki in the reverse. Love the keys. And Gastrodon in the hollow. Gastro in the hollow. Oops. Almost dropped the reverse. Matchups, I'm not sure if I'm too late for the giveaway. Nope, not at all, my friend. Just email me your YouTube username on the email that you see on the bottom of the screen. And at the end of the openings, we will be choosing the winner. Alright, let's do one. Let's do one. Gotta get a little excitement in there. I like to save them both for last, you know. So we'll do one right now, and then we'll do the other two will be the last two that we end on. And then we'll kind of mix everything else up through there. We'll do one. Guys, we haven't pulled nothing from Prismatic yet. Not a damn thing, so we're due. We're due. We haven't pulled a damn thing. And once again, everyone knows, right? This is all for you guys. Don't worry. This one's mine. I'll take the Japanese. English is all for you guys. I don't keep a single English card. Every English Pokemon card that gets pulled in this stream today is given away. I only keep Japanese. Some of them. I gave away all my Japanese cards last week too. And the basketball cards. I'm going to keep some of those. But yeah, so you guys, we can share those. We can share the Japanese. We can share the basketball. But every English Pokemon card that's pulled on screen today. Only thing though is if we get a God Pack out of Prismatic, we're going to split it up. And we're going to do multiple winners. But if not, if it's just an Umbreon, SAR, all yours. All yours. If we pull a $1,600 card today, it's all for one person. It's all for one. Just make sure you guys email to enter, okay? Email at it's aazgiveaway at gmail.com. Just enter your YouTube name. And yeah, like Coffee Gamer Hello Coffee. You know, it'd be cool if you like say something in the chat too, so I know that you were here. You know, that would be cool, but like not necessary, but it would be nice. Noibet. Well, actually, you know what? No, that is necessary, because I gotta know you're here, right? I gotta know you're here. So, if you can't chat in the YouTube chat, then send me a screenshot of you watching, you know, while the stream is going. Because this is only a giveaway, obviously, for the people who are watching, you know. Basically, I'm saying I don't want to get emails for the VOD. You know, the giveaway is done once the stream is done. Alright, Lacey. But we do a stream every week. Screamtail. And subsequently, a giveaway every week. And we choose at least one winner every giveaway. So sometimes we do two winners. One week we did 3. So, you know, stick around. Larry. Reverse of the Dreepy. Those are the 2 slots, though, right? We can't get anything out of the actual rare slot. Is that how it works? Is that how it works? Not gonna lie, still a cool Flareon. It's still a cool Flareon, even if it's only gonna be like a 5-cent card. Nice artwork. All right. It's all good. We're saving the big hits for last. Saving the big hits for last. It don't matter. Makes no difference. Shove that right back in the Prismatic pack. All Gucci. Alright, let's do... We're kind of halfway through. We only got 2 more Silver Tempest, 2 more Crown Zenith, 1 Surging Sparks, and then the 2 Prismatic, so we're over halfway through this. Let's go Silver Tempest. Pokemon Father and Son said, make sure you like this stream and sub up. That would be nice, too. Not necessary, but that would be nice. And it's really funny, too. I don't mind being real with y'all. Tim, I'm sorry, I gotta give away some of the secrets, but, like... We can't tell who's subbed, and we can't tell who's actually likes it, so that's why I don't tell people that they have to. But yeah, if you wanted, that would help me out. But we can't actually tell as creators. People will say you have to like and you have to subscribe to enter, but if you're privated, you can't tell who subs, and you can never tell who likes regardless. So, Mad Shadow said, "Yep, reseal the pack." Send it to Pokemon. Say I'm supposed to have it on brand side. Let them repackage for you back. Exactly. All right, Silver Tempest. Thermay time. Hello, Thermay. Thank you for being here. We really appreciate it. Like I've said a couple times, but if you are new and haven't heard, just email me your names to be entered into today's giveaway. So basically, one person, unless we pull like a ton of fire here, is going to win basically all the English cards we're giving away today. And if I pull Mad Fire, then we'll do like 2 winners, you know. But for now, we'll just go with 1. Stunfisk. Vulpix. Ooh, an Upside Downer. That's always cool to get something like kind of factory error. I mean, it's not, you can't tell once you, well, you know what? I'll repackage it upside down. I'll repackage it upside down because I'm repackaging all the packs. Hawaiian 5 was the chair. Thank you, my friend. That's very kind of you. I really appreciate that. Very, very kind of you. Back to the right side up. Arachnid? Is that it is? Arachnid, yes. Like, I forget how to pronounce it. Zygarde's a dragon type? Did not know. I guess it makes sense. All weird looking Pokemon are dragon types. Oops, I pulled 2 cards. One is a, oh, is that the, that's the rare. That's the rare. Zygarde's the rare. Damn. Damn. Alright, whatevs. Dedenne. And a Starstone. Womp Womp. The most fun part about that pack was the upside down card. Alright. Zenith. Or Zenith, as Tim would say. I don't think there is an actual right or wrong way to say this. It is either Crown Zenith or Zenith. Like, I don't think there's like a right or wrong. Where it's like, it's obviously like Pokemon, not Pokemon. I guess you could say Pokemon, but nah. Pokeball. Young Goose. I love Young Goose. Such a... Just from like the TCG, I've had so many games where I was using a Young Goose in the theme deck format. Pokemon Catcher. Is there 2 reverses or 1 reverse? I think it's 2 reverse, right? Just 1. My bad. Just 1. Double. Womp womp. Okay, so we've got 1 good hit out of sorry, a couple Ultra Wall, Crushing Hammer. Nothing big. Hiding the code card. So whoever wins is getting the codes as well today. The code card will be unused in all of the packs. Code card will be unused in all of the packs. Alright, let's do Surging Sparks. Let's run it back. We'll do another Silver Tempest, Crown Zenith, and then we'll finish off on the 2 Prismatics. And then that will be the English portion of the Pokemon giveaway. Then we will do. Honestly, I'm pretty excited. I want to open up one of these boxes of basketball, and then we'll go to Japanese. And then we'll go to Japanese. Red Lord. But there's not a ton of cards in these basketball boxes, so don't worry. We ain't gonna have to sit through them for too long. Dragon Elixir. Gimme Goo. Reverse. Reverse of the Berry. I feel like they put all the good cards in the reverse slot, right? Terapagos. Cool. Fire. Cool. Alright, so far the Gengar has been the most rare card that we pulled so far. Alright. Run it back. Here, I'll do the same thing. We're going to cut both at the same time. Silver Tempest and Crown Zenith. The end of our Sword and Shield portion of today. This will mark the conclusion of the Sword and Shield portion of the opening. Vulpix. I'll move this over here. Emolga. Chimico. Baneri. Drowzes. Reverse of the Krogunk. And a Mismagius. Couple other cards. Couple other cards to end it. And a reversal of the Mismagi. So far, like, it's been, like, good enough, but, like, just barely, you know, so I probably won't toss in any hits extra, but we'll see. We'll see. Alright, Zenith, last one, last Sword and Shield. Bam, bam. Molga. Yanma. Love the Gen 2. Bonniard. Cricketot. Get right up in there. Chatot. Energy Switch. And Wailord. A wump and a wump. We had one good Zenith hit or two, I forget. One or two. I forget. Alright. 2 Prismatic are left. We've pulled maybe a Pokeball pattern. Maybe a Pokeball pattern out of 1, I think-ish, kind of. So, there is no such thing as being due, as I said before. But if we are going to be superstitious about it, then we're due. If we're going to treat each pack as its own independent set of probability, which is how the world works, then this could be anything. But if we're going to treat it like we've been stacking up bad luck and it means we deserve good luck, then that means we deserve some good luck. Code doesn't matter. Alright. Hippo down. And really, it's just all about that one slot, right? It's about that one reverse hollow slot. You get like 10 cards. It's really just that one card in that one slot. That's why this is massive, massive gambles, man. That's all I can say. That's a great Larvitar. So I mean, at least you're getting some good bulk. If you can find the appreciation, great Houndour. If you can appreciate smaller cards like this, I do. I do, personally. I love random regulars, you know. Sending you some mana, that's strength, power, and a Y. Let's go. Alright. Alright, I'm down. Alright, another Screamtail. Got Screamtail on the first one. It's another Screamtail. Briar. Weirdo Briar. Duskull. Is that... Oh, wait. That's textured? That's textured? It's a Pokeball, right? I can't see. Pokeball. There you go. There's a little texture in our lives. Little texture in our lives. And in the rare slot. Or wait, that's a second reverse slot? Okay. Second reverse slot. I thought that'd be in the... Yeah, I guess it makes sense. There's 2 reverse slots. I guess it makes sense. And an Ochre-Dogers. Wait. Oh, and a Glossy Energy. And a Glossy Energy. And a Glossy. So, a Pokeball, Duskull, and a Glossy. It's not nothing. It's not nothing. It's not what we're looking for, but it's not nothing. You know, we'll put it this way. It could be much worse. That pack could have been much worse. So, you got a Glossy Energy and a Duskull in here. Last one. Mad Shadow said a hit's a hit. I mean, it's like a hit and a half, you know? It's like a hit and a half. No, we'll call it a hit. They're 2 half hits. Those are 2 half hits. Those are 2 half hits that make 1 hit. All right. Let's do it. Let's do it. Badu of Destruction. Item lock Badu. The bunny. The bunny. Hippo. Coffee Gamer said I pulled Rainbow Birds from Hidden Fates earlier. Wow, that's what's up. That's what's up. That's a hell of a pull. That is a hell of a pull. Even just having the chance to open up Hidden Fates in 2025 is really cool. Explorer's Guidance. Wow, the focus wants to go in and out every time I pull a card. Shaman. Regular Turo. Sometimes these cards look reverse hollow. Is that another textured ball? Looks like it. I can't see. Can you see? Is it another Pokeball? Looks like another Pokeball. Pokeball Pheasantipity. Can't see, dude. Yeah, Pokeball. Pokeball. Pheasantipity. In the second reverse slot is a Dusknoir. Can't complain. And then in the rare slot, hey, get an evolution. And then there's a chance, right? Okay. Another Glossy Energy. So it's like 2 kind of hits, almost kind of ish a little bit. You know, once again, not what we're looking for. But could be worse. Not what we're looking for, could be worse. Well, overall, that's what it is, man, too. It's like, this is probably the 3rd or 4th time we've opened English. I think 3rd time. You know, to give away to you guys, it's hard to get good hits for English. There it is. In there, you've got a full art Gengar EX from Temporal Forces, a couple Trainer Galleries, 1 Galarian Gallery, couple Glossy Energies, couple Pokeballs. But that's about it, unfortunately. That's about it. So, let's, I may have to beef that up, man. That's not great. That's not great. I may have to grab a random hit. I have, I was cleaning up my trainer binder. A bunch of random trainers nearby. You can grab. Alright. I'm gonna toss a couple of extras in there because that just wasn't enough. I have 2 of these because I used to play them, but I don't play it anymore because it's rotated out. So you guys have one of my Rayhans if you'd like. Rayhan's a cool guy. Full art. I only have good cards here. How about to go with Mr. Ray? See if I have anything that's like medium. I don't know about that. It's a little more than medium. Alright, I'm gonna toss in Rayon and I'll find something else I'll probably have to toss in because I don't think that's good enough. It doesn't feel good enough to me. I don't like it. You know? I want to when I ship out a package, I want it to be like better than that. So, alright, all good. We'll make sure that whoever wins gets something in addition to that. I'm probably tossing like one other little hit. Open up my first box of basketball cards ever. Says there's 24 cards in here per box. I don't know how many packs. I don't know if it doesn't say. So maybe there's not maybe it's all 1 pack. I don't know. We'll see. Cool. I know the league well enough. I watch enough basketball. I've never owned any sports cards in my life, though. Oh, damn. There's, like, a bunch of packs in here. But they're all, like, 4 or 5 cards? Okay, there's 6 packs. Probably all 4 cards apiece. Cool. All with our man SGA on the cover. We're not an Oklahoma fan, so I don't really care about Shea, but I care about good basketball. So, first sports cards ever. And then we'll do the, We'll do the, Japanese and then we'll choose the giveaway winner. So this is cool too because it gives people more time to enter the giveaway, this and that. All right, I don't know why this package is so big. Look how big this package is. This is massive. All right, I'm gonna pull one out at a time. Pull one at a time. First card. Isaiah Stewart, Detroit Piston. Detroit is a very mid team, but this is a beautiful, shiny, glossy card. I do not know who Isaiah Stewart is though. Not gonna lie. What year? This year. Just got him this year. These are all 2024, 2025s. These are all 2024s, 2025s. Beautiful. Oh, okay, hold on. It's got the stats on the back. That's right. Because it's a sports card, so it says stuff like that. After posting 13 double-doubles in 2022-23, Stewart kept his stat stuffing skills rolling. In his first game of the following campaign, a road tilt at Miami on October 25th, the center once again double-dipped in the box score. He scored 14 points and matched that with 14 rebounds. What poetic writing up until the very last sentence. It was all, I was like, wow, like they're really putting a lot of effort into writing this. Very nice. Very cool. Very shiny. Like, it's a lot of gloss. All right. Next, we've got Pelicans, BB, Brandon Boston Jr. with a little signature at the bottom. It's pretty cool. The autograph is guaranteed by Panini. Does that mean that it was autographed by the player himself? Is that what that means? If so, that's really cool. All sleeved rookies sleeve all rookies and number card. Got it. Cool. Beef stew. I don't know what that means. Is that the guy's nickname? Isaiah Stewart? That'd be really funny. Is this his? So like, did he like actually sign this card? If so, that's really seems like it's like that would be. I don't know. Something I'm noticing. These cards are in like horrible shape. Look at this. Horrible shape. Like they're very warped already from just being in the package alone. So I'll have to flatten these out through some books. That's Isaiah Stewart. I think that's hilarious that you know that. All right, next guy. Scotty Barnes of the Toronto Raptors. I'm looking for Celtics, guys. Sorry, I read that there. I like the green though. Why'd they give a Raptor green? These are beautiful cards, man. Do they all are there any non-holographics? I thought that they would be like Pokemon, where some are hollow, some are non-hollow. These are all gorgeous cards, dude. Okay. Wait. No. It says Scotty Barnes. I was thinking Harrison Barnes for a second. I was like, wait, I know that name. It's like, no, I don't. All right, we're going very, very fragile here. Oh, can I read the bottom here? I've heard of this one at least. I didn't think they would put non-players in here. So there is a Shaq card. That's interesting. I don't know why. I don't know how these work, but cool. Sure. Why not? I was going for some more modern players, but
I can't say anything bad about Shaquille. This is what it is, alright. We have our skin in Fortnite. We got the Shaq skin. Okay. We've tried the Shaq gummies. Not bad. Okay.
So that's pretty interesting, man. It's pretty interesting. I'll put them all back in this one box, and then we'll sleeve them up later and put them in the, Actually, I'll probably just keep them in this box. So, interesting. I don't know what to expect out of these. Come out, Larry Bird. Oh, I can pull a Larry Bird out of these? Now we're talking. So if you folks haven't seen, we did the Pokemon portion of the polls already. Those packs have all been ripped. All right, they are right here. They're back in their original packaging. You can see they're all open. So we've gone through all that. These are all yours, guys. You know, we haven't done the giveaway drawing yet. If you want to be entered into the giveaway and you haven't done so yet, email me your YouTube name at aazgiveaway@gmail.com. It is right down at the bottom of the screen. I'm going to just looking real quick. You know, I've got emails from Chrissy Johnson, Eugene, Mark, Alex, Dax, and Charles. So I've got emails from those people. But please consider messaging me if you have not yet. All right, next pack. Here, I guess we'll just go like Pokemon now. All right. Yo, I can't even read the names in here. Nicholas Claxton, bro. Some of these players on teams that I'm not familiar with watching, All right. All right. We'll go. Why are some of these different... Some of these are upside down. Okay. Yo, I've definitely seen this guy's name because I did not know how to pronounce it the first time I saw it. I was like, Bilal. Sometimes when you check out stat sheets, this is really nice. So it's like an ice hollow pattern, though. So they do different hollow patterns? I don't know what I'm looking at here, but every card has been gorgeous so far. Every card has been absolutely phenomenal. I'm a big fan of this. I'm a big fan of this. Is it upside down? What the heck? Okay, here. All right, who we got? Who we got? Yeah. A Yao Ming card? This is so weird that they're doing like players that aren't actually in the league anymore. All right, a Yao Ming card. And then I don't know why they're also doing... Are they upside down on purpose? Are they doing them like each one is like a different... Is it different... One's up, one's down, one's up, one's down. Are they doing this on purpose? Norman Powell, Clippers. I'll have to give this to my homie. He's a Clippers fan. I don't know who homie is. Ooh, do I want to put the cards back in the packs here? Maybe I do. I'll save these packs too. All right, 4 more packs, and then we're gonna do the Japanese. Then we're gonna do a box of Terastal Festival, and then, whoops, hit a wrong button. And then we are gonna do the drawing for the giveaway. Inside the box might tell you what cards might be in the box. Got it. Oh yeah, there's a whole bunch of stuff. There's a whole bunch of stuff. You're right. All right. I'm just go one at a time again, since like sometimes they're upside down, sometimes they're not. Scottie Pippen Jr. I'm not gonna lie, I did not know that Scottie Pippen's son was in the league. I did not know Scottie Pippen's son was in the league. Does it say when he started? No, it just shows from this season, okay. Or his last season stats. That's cool. Like father, like son. Is there an order to this? Should I be pulling from like the back or the front? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Not the frickin' menace himself. Not the menace himself. Jimothy Buckets. And of course the Miami gear, because you know they can't go too far into the future here. I say uh-oh because like people talk about Luka, people talk about the Lakers, yada yada. It's like, I don't care about any of that. I care about this one man right here, Steph Curry, Draymond Green going out there kicking everyone in the balls, and our team losing to the Warriors again in the finals. That's what I fear in the basketball world, is this man right here, because what he did to us on Miami numerous years was painful enough as it was, with frickin' Tyler Hero and an aging everybody. I forget who else was on the frickin' Heat roster. But yeah, Jimmy Butler was no joke. So I don't want to mess with him. What? I know this guy too. God, I'm getting all the players that I don't like. Udonis Haslem, thank you, bro. I'm like, was it Haslem or was he too old? I've heard of this guy. I've seen him before. I don't think he's very popular. We'll just toss this one to the side. But that's cool. They gave him like a bit of a... nice pattern. Nice, not pattern, but like a nice... He gets the whole damn card. You get the whole card. There's no background. There's nothing. It's just you, LeBron. It's just you, big man. Okay. So, we got... First pack we didn't know nobody... Or first couple packs we didn't know nobody, but we got a couple good ones there. Maliki. I've never seen Maliki before. From San Antonio? I like San Antonio, but never seen this guy before. But hey, any Spur is a friend of mine. Any Spur is a friend of mine. It's sad that Pop has kind of like had some health issues and has to kind of step down. But I always, back when this man was running the league, when he was on this team, and there was no one that could stop him, it was the Spurs. Before Curry, it was the Spurries. Before Curry, it was the Spurs, man. You know, it was them going back and forth basically every year. I mean, you had the first year with the Mavericks, which was just great. Shout out to Dirk. But then, like, OKC just fell, and then after that, it was, I think, boom, 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 boom. It was Heat, Spurs, Heat, Spurs, Heat, Spurs. I think 3 of the next years in a row, I believe, if I remember correctly. And I think the Spurs won 2 of those or 1 of those? I forget. My memory's fading now. All I remember is Ray Allen corner jumper or corner 3 killing the Spurs once, which was a dagger in the heart too, because Ray Allen, former Celtic, now like helping LeBron, just killing me out here. But then they got him back the next year. So actually, did they only go up against? No, they only went up against each other twice. They only went up against each other twice, because Heat went 4 years in a row. Mavericks, OKC, Spurs twice. First year Spurs was Ray Allen murder. Then second year was Spurs revenge tour. Like they were never beating him that second year, which was the 4th and final year of LeBron in Miami. But that whole thing was just crazy. That whole thing was just incredibly crazy to live through. Only if I was used to collect all David Robinson and Tim Duncan. Nice, nice. Yeah, San Antonio is a great. They've always been like my team away from Boston. Like if I don't root for Boston, I'll root for San Antonio. That's how I've been since that mid 2000s era. Thurman said I'm from a city close to the SA. Nice, nice. All right. Next, we've got Derrick Rose. Oh, now it's old school D Rose with the Grizzlies, which is whatever. But like D Rose is D Rose. I don't care. He can have short hair and be in red, or he can have long hair and be with the Grizz. Derrick Rose is always a. It's actually really funny. I was listening to a clip from a podcast the other day. I forget whose it was, but they had Rondo on it, and I think it was Paul Pierce and Kevin Garnett's podcast. He was asking Rondo, who was the person that you least liked to play in the league, and he answered, this man, Derrick Rose, right here, which makes sense to me. 2 point guards going at it head to head every game, and he just said that like there was never really any trash talking. Rondo said this. There was never really any trash talking, but just the way that they played at one another, the ferocity, the intensity. That was why he didn't want to have to show up for what D Rose had to bring, and I respected that because you saw. I mean, the dude. For any one human to leave it all on the court, D Rose. So, yeah. Crazy competitor. So, thrilled to have one of his cards. Malik Monk. Heard of, but not really a person that I'm super familiar with. But I've heard his name a lot, so I'm sure he's very good. It's kind of how the NBA works. If you've heard their name a lot by just casually, they're probably very good. Cole Anthony? Cole? I don't know. Never heard of him. Got the same. Oh, is the coloring like is the green like common, and is this like uncommon, and then like the LeBron card like with the, is this like a little more rare? Is that how it works? I'm starting to see it now. The rarities, is that how they do it? And then like this one is like a little bit more rare because like the bigger player, less stuff on the side. Is that how they're doing it? Hard to follow, but I'm enjoying this. And if you folks haven't yet, please consider emailing me to get in our giveaway. I think we have about 5 or 6 people already. And I know we've had more than that drop in, but still, that's a really good number for our first day. I've got Glenn here, I see. I've got, well, I gotta know your, cool. Also, if you guys are emailing me too, it does help to make sure that I've seen you in the chat. Cool, there you go. Pooja, I don't know how to say your name, but I've got you. All right. Hawaiian posted sleeve. Which one? Which one do I sleeve? The LeBron? That's worthy? That's the only thing I could possibly imagine because it's the only thing that looks different than anything else that I've seen so far. Does a perfect fit on these? Or no? These might be too big, right? Yeah, these are too big for perfect fits. Last one, green border. Oh, okay. Okay. Cole Anthony? We're sleeving Cole Anthony? All right. All right. I am down. What? These are perfects? These are not perfect fits. Hold on a second. Why are these cards so... Wait a minute. Oh, these are perfect fits. My bad. Keep grabbing the wrong pack. All right. It's kind of funny. A regular penny sleeve is almost like a perfect fit for one of these bigger... These cards are definitely... It's not that they're bigger. It's just that the 90-degree corners make it harder to fit in a regular sleeve. All right, cool. Cole in, and Charles Barkley? Bro, some weird vintage players coming out of here. This is so funny. We got half the inside the crew. We got Barkley and we got Shaq. That's funny. This is cool, man. I'm liking this. I'm liking this a lot. It's just so random. Like, I didn't think we were gonna get new and old players. I thought it would be just new players, honestly. But I'm down. Given that I don't have any cards of anybody ever, this being the very first thing I'm ever... Skinny Charles, right? Yeah, Skinny Charles. You're right. Honestly, dude, like, look at how damn muscular this guy is. Like, that's actually crazy. Like, I know he was, like... It's gonna sound funny to say, because, like, it's just what it is. Like, I know he always had a big butt, and he would, like, back people out, like, you know, with his lower half. But, like, dude is ripped. Like, look at his arms. Freaking anime character right here. Alright, we're halfway through. Wait, no, sorry. We're 4/6 the way through. 2/3. We don't reduce our fractions around here. Alright. Obi Toppin? Obi Toppin? I feel like I might have heard the name, but sometimes you just like reverse psychology yourself into it. Obi Toppin Topin. Dyson Daniels. I've never heard of the Vacuum Man. Cool card though. Similar to the LeBron where there's like not a lot in the background, just kind of like just him. Is that a ball? Is that a baller? It's official, folks. We have a ball. We have a ball. And last card from the 5th pack will be Anthony Black. Another player I never heard of. Orlando Magic. Orlando, I think they're a little bit better this year, right? They've been picking up over the last couple of years because they were down bad for a while. I mean, honestly, like, since Dwight Howard, they have not been really anything, which is kind of wild because he was forever ago. He was a million years ago. Yeah, I don't know why these packs are so big. It gives them a lot of room to get kind of crunched up. Very interesting. Alright, last pack of basketball. We're going to get a Derrick Jones Jr. Don't know who he is. Sorry. Suns! Who we got? What? I cannot read the name. Tyus Jones. My camera does not like picking up on these cards. Something about the holographic nature of them, it's constantly refocusing. Very odd, because it loves Pokemon. Upside down again. I gotta stop doing these all at once. Donovan Mitchell on the big card. Cool. So these must be like the rares or something, right? Because we only got 2 of these. We got a Donovan Mitchell, and we got LeBron. And they're like more fancier. And hold up, I can read Jalen Wells. Oh well, I can read the name on the back if I do it one at a time. It's much easier. Jalen Wells. Okay, this is sick, man. I'm enjoying this. I think I'm gonna get a binder for this. At first, I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna put these in a box. But I think I want a binder for these, man. I didn't know that every card was holographic. I'm not gonna lie. Every card shines out of this box. That's beautiful. All right. I'm gonna toss the packs. I'm gonna toss the cards, and I'm gonna toss the box to the side. Then we're going to do the Japanese. Yeah, I will go and like do more research about this stuff, but I kind of wanted to like come into it completely ignorant, you can say. Like I didn't want to know anything. I wanted to find it all out. Like I didn't want to know what cards can come out of here. I wanted to just find that out by opening the box and seeing what came out, as people tend to do in TCGs. Is, you know, because we're so into Pokemon, and like a lot of people are, like, I don't really have that chance into Pokemon anymore, because when a new set comes out, we all know what all the cards are now, by virtue of, like, sure, you could like try to hold off on the internet and like stay off of websites that have leaks and all that, and then not be on any website that shares anything ever, but that's not how the world works. Like, I'm just gonna get spoiled before it comes out. That's fine. Although I really didn't see a whole ton of this set before I opened it up throughout the festival, so, you know, me / Prismatic Evolution, like, I did try to stay kind of out of the mix, but it's really hard. It's really hard to not look at every single artwork. So we have 10 packs packs of Terastal Festival. And these, like the basketball cards, are mostly for me. But if you guys want anything, let me know. You know, if like the SAR is something I'm like, you know, I can live without it, then we will be doing some Japanese giveaway too. Because I mean, honestly, this English was sad today. English was sad today. It was all right. All right. Ooh, you know what? I should have mixed these packs up. I didn't. I opened up one already, but we'll mix up the rest. Mix up the rest. These just so beautiful too. The artwork on these, just so beautiful. Absolutely love the. Looks like candy would be in here. Love the packaging on Japanese. And in addition to that, you know what else we love? The print quality. Yo, this is a great Relor. Great Relor. Love that. Not too. The Flutter Butter? Oof. With the Shadow Ball. Hey, Espion. How are you? Hello. Good to see you. Dusclops? Dusclops. Not the full thing. Bundle of Love. Mela, my favorite Team Star member. Love Mela. I thought she had the coolest design. By far. And even for myself too, I think I'm actually going to go ahead and put these cards back in the pack. Back in the pack. I don't remember if I have one of those Espeon yet, but if I have one of those Espeon, then you guys can have that one. No, I have the Umbreon. Alright. If I remember to take it out, I might have accidentally given them both away last time. Because I was going to keep one since I had the dupe. Chienpao. Oops, sorry. It was stuck behind hoop. Hold on, I'm dropping cards now. Did not show you a Goldango EX. Goldango EX. And then the more important, Bouffalant. Gabit. Chorus. Capsule. Energy. Alright, so we have had no ball patterns and no hidden ultra any kind of rare yet. I just love the loose feel too of the packs. Like everything about Japanese is packaged so much better, so much nicer. Gibble, swords, dogs, Varooms, fins. Ooh, Valiant, apples, discs, TM something or other. I like the rolling. I like the Roly Boy. I like the future version more than the past version. Sue me. I think that Iron Treads is better than Great Tusk. I know that the Tusk is the more popular variant. So once again, folks, if you have emailed me, and it's like I don't know how else to word it, guys. So we have to stop real quick. So, what you call it? Just make sure you get to me before we do the drawing. Everyone here who's emailed me, you guys are good. You're in. You're good and you're in. But if you haven't gotten to me yet, then you will not be in. So just make sure you do that before I'm done opening the rest of these packs. Because in probably like 10, 15 minutes at the most, we will have chosen the drawing winner and we'll be done with the stream. So not too much longer to go, guys. But yeah, so hopefully our point about everything that we talked about earlier today, you know, got across to people. Like, guys, don't worry about Pokemon right now. Like, it's not in that bad of a state. You can come to places and watch people open cards if you don't want to spend the money on opening cards yourself. You can try to win some cards and random things like this, or you can just chill and wait. Like, you know, I like Japanese a lot. That's why I don't mind spending a little bit extra on cards like this for myself. I think that it's, you know, just, it's, if you want to do it, then do it. If you don't, then don't. Like, there's a reason why I'm not opening Prismatic for myself right now. Because I just don't really find it to be worth it. Whereas Terastal Festival, I think is worth it. You know, I think $100 for a box of this stuff was fine. Now it's up to like 120 or whatever, and it's like, ugh. 100 is about as much I'll ever spend on a Japanese specialty set. But I think that some of them are worth it. I really do. I really do. All right, pack number 6. We haven't really gotten anything out of these yet, so we're kind of... And the beautiful thing about Japanese is they are seeded. We are guaranteed good hits out of these packs. You know, not every one of them, but out of the box, I should say. You are guaranteed something out of the box. Brian's like, yo, fingers crossed for giveaway. Right? Finger crossed. Everybody. Bramblin, I think Fez. Ooh, Halucha. Love Sandy Shocks. Love Sandy Shocks. But I believe that means we're getting... Ooh, there's a little something. Larry. Full Art Trainer. Lawrence. So there's a chance that this is the only hit, and then there's a chance that we get something else. So this could be the hit, but if it's going to be a trainer, Larry's a good one. Larry's a good one. And you know what's funny? Is like, I'm not particularly like a super Larry fan, but I know that some people really do like this guy. So we could either include this in today's giveaway, or we could hold on to it and give it away in the future. If like whoever would win today doesn't like, you know, love it. Because we're already giving away full art Rayhan. In addition to all the cards we pulled earlier, if you guys weren't here, we are going to toss this card in from our collection into the mix because we didn't really get any great English pulls. Alright, so I'm going to set Larry off to the side here. You stay there. We got 5 packs left. Hawaiian 5 said Master Ball incoming, right? We gotta get some Pokeballs, right? We're guaranteed 3 per box. And we've pulled none. So odds are literally this pack has a Pokeball pattern coming out of it. Like, if you want to go by the math. Dusclop? Wait, no. Clop is a big one. Dusknoir is the biggest one. Duskull. Like, I know this. More swords. Nope. This is a Spurs. Ah, an A-Spec. I forgot you can get A-Spec too. I don't know if you're guaranteed an A-Spec or if you're just able to get one. I wouldn't be surprised if in Japanese you were guaranteed one. Would not be surprised. Beautiful pattern. The EX. I think you are guaranteed an EX out of every pack. These packs are just so stacked, man. It's just so stacked. It's unbelievable. Ooh. The regular version too now. That's nice. So, I'm pretty sure that's what I've heard, that you get 3 out of every one. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm wrong. We'll see. We'll see. Alright. Abra. Phoebus. Luna. Ooh. Brute. The brutest of bonnets. There's a Pokeball Bouffalant. Knew we had to get one eventually, at least, right? And there's the SAR of the box. It is a... I can't even tell which Ogerpon it is, bro. That's not teal, is it? No, that's the rock. That's the rock, right? Cornerstone? That's Cornerstone? I believe. Of the SAR, they call it. SAR, not IR. SAR, so we got the Larry and the Ogerpon. Yeah, I knew that you could potentially get a trainer and a Pokemon, but I didn't know the odds of them all. So, pretty mid-hit, can't complain, but the card looks like it's coming out of JJ's BA. It does, it does. This is definitely someone's stand, for sure. So I believe now the only thing we can really get would be Pokeball and or Master Ball going forward. All good. Every box can't be a winner. The last box we had, we pulled the Gold Pikachu and the SAR Flareon, both of which we gave away. But those both came out of one box too, so you never know how lucky you're gonna get. But I think that we've gotten most of the luck out of this box already. The gimme goal, is it? Gimme goal, yeah, gimme goal. Right on. Dory. Swords. Oh, swords with a Pokeball. Pokey swords. Nice. First one was, I think, Bouffalant, was it? Yeah. How do we pronounce this Pokemon? Is it Pekka-Runt or Pecha-Runt? I think Pekka sounds more better than Pecha, but I've heard it both ways. You guys let me know. But the runt of the litter. Ooh, Drac Cloak. Little Umbreon, Jammin' Tower, and a Counter Catcher. Counter Catcher. All right, cool. 2 more packs. Dos más pacos. And then I gotta get ready for tonight. Should go play some cards. I basically took the whole week off, and I've been just kind of chilling, which is nice. Sometimes you need a little relaxation from life, right? Sometimes when life's a little garboder, actually, the trubbish. Garboder's the big boy. You know, it's nice to take life off. Just chill if you can. Apples. Frostless. More. Wait, is it more Pecco? More Pecco, yeah. More Pecco. 2 more Peccos. Angry Pecco. Happy Pecco. Flareon. Kenna Lynn said, I don't know why I'm not getting alerts on this from YouTube. Because YouTube can be a big fat jerk sometimes, Kenna. But thanks for joining us. We appreciate that, my friend. If you want to get entered into today's giveaway before we're done, please, you got a little bit of time left. You just we're doing a new method today. Just email me your YouTube username in my email that I have at the bottom. It's aazgiveaway@gmail.com. aazgiveaway@gmail.com. You know what would make these packs like really perfect? There's one thing about these packs that are a little mid. Sometimes in Japanese specialty sets, they give you a guaranteed shiny energy. No shiny energies in this Japanese set. It's unfortunate. No shiny energies. Alright, 1 pack left. Can't say wait thing. You already have mine? Nope. Email. Not Discord. Email. Alright, last pack of the box. And we've already pulled... I think we got 1 more Pokeball. Guaranteed. But we've already pulled the SAR Trainer, the SAR Pokemon, our A-Spec. Yeah, I don't think there's anything else we can get from here. So it's going to be a Pokeball. A Pokeball Pokemon, so we could hope for a good Pokeball. Or Master Ball. It could be Master Ball. That's true. You're not guaranteed a Master Ball. There you go. Kendall, well, all I'm saying is email my email if you want to be entered into today's contest. It's very simple. If you don't want to enter into today's contest, you do not have to email me. But if you do, you can email me. It's just that simple. That's all I'm going to say about it. Koraidon of the Hollow. Oh, yeah, because you're guaranteed hollows out of the... I think you're guaranteed multiple hollows, I mean, out of this. Iron Crown, is it? Is it Iron... Or is this... Yeah. Crown, right? I forget. Jirachi. Wait, did we miss a Pokeball? I'm a little... There was... I might have missed one earlier. Because there's no Pokeball here. I might have missed one, like, way earlier. That I just didn't notice. And if I did, that's fine. I'll try to figure it out. It's on the screen, my friend? It's on the screen. It's like... It's right there. It's right there on the screen. It's about it. If you can see my face, you can see my email. Alright. So that'll be that. I don't want to go back and look. So won't. But if it was a Pokeball, something that it wasn't anything huge. So to whoever wins today, let me know if you guys want any of the like I want to keep probably most of those sport cards, but if there's anyone in particular that you saw that you really want, like a player that maybe like, you know, beef stew or something like I don't know about, then like, you know, let me know. But yeah, I'm probably gonna keep all the sports cards that we pulled, which were really cool. Same with the Japanese. Like if you guys want Larry, you know, you can have Larry. If you want Cornerstone, Ogerpon, it's all yours. I don't need every hit. I just kind of want some of the bulk, honestly. Like I like Japanese bulk. It's nice. So if you want that, let me know. But we're gonna do is include all the hits from the 15 packs we opened today. You're gonna get all 15 packs and all the bulk, and then I'm gonna throw in the full art Rayhan on top of that, and yeah, that'll probably be it. But like once again, let me know, for whoever won. And all right, let me just check my email, and then I'm just gonna number people in the order that they messaged me. We'll go 1 through whatever, and then we will then we'll choose the winner. So all right, I haven't gotten any new emails, so actually here, let me just check my spam to make sure. Okay, I got Glenn's email got sent to the spam. I guess I have to how do you do that? How do you like tell them that it's not spam? Report not spam, yes. Thank you. What you call? So, Ken, I'm not sure if you emailed me, but I didn't get any message from you. I'm not sure if you messaged me, but I don't have anything from you. How many you got? It's time to see the winner. Let's go. Oh, young Brian, I will happily take you out of the running if you rush me. I'll happily take you out. So we go at my own pace. Thank you so much, though. I really appreciate your offer to go quicker. Very generous of you. But I don't like annoying people. And like, why would I give someone to someone who's annoying me? Gotta think about, logical stuff, right? Especially if I'm waiting for someone to reply. Kenny, you gonna reply or no? You're the only person who I haven't gotten who's been here in the chat. I'll wait next time. Okay, that's fine. Young Brian, so I'm gonna go ahead and say I'm good with that, and I also don't really believe that your other friend was really a friend and not just your other account. So I'm taking you and your other account out here. I only give stuff to real people, and to cool people. So if you want to like try again in the future, you're gonna have to be cool. Yeah. So let me read who I got right now. I got Glenn, Charles, Doc. I took out because they were the other person's friend and they were annoying me. Alex, who was Coffee Gamer. Mark, who was Mad Shadow. Yep, I got you. Eugene, Frozone. Yep, got you. Chrissy. Yep, Baby Ice. Cool. All right. So let me add up. Let me add it up. We'll go to random.org. I'm just gonna go from order from bottom to top. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 people. 1 through 6. Good luck, everybody. Wait. Hawaiian, you didn't email me? Did you intentionally not email me? This is a free to be included from anybody. Frozen, yeah, Frozen. It's not the first time someone's failed the vibe check. It's not the first time I've done these kind of giveaways either. Like when you see someone say, "Hey, is it okay if my friend enters?" and their friend has the same last name as them, and then their friend pops into the chat for 1 second. It's like, oh, okay. Well, your friend is not a very good contributor of the stream, or maybe your friend was you the whole time, and you just wanted 2 entries, and so instead you can have 0. But I just want to confirm with Hawaiian before I roll this that they weren't in / didn't want to be in. Because they were the only person that I didn't notice in my little thing here. I kind of recognize everybody. Therme, yep. Glenn, Alex, Mark, Frozen, and Ice. So I'm sure you guys understand. We just want to, I don't want to be rushed. I'm good, my friend. I won last time. Give someone a chance. For sure. I didn't know if that's the route you were going or if I got into my spam filter or not. But for sure, today I want to give everyone an equal chance, even if you did win last time. But if you want to sit yourself out this time, the Pokegods will only contribute that to your future luck, I am sure. That's how I believe karma works, at least. The more generous you are today, the more you'll receive in the future. But cool. I just want to be 100% sure. So we'll go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Or are we going to go 7? Are you sure, Kenna? I got it. Are you sure? I just got it. Hold on, guys. Because I did just get it from Kenna. Are you sure? You said my phone not working? I'll wait next time. We got you. We'll go 7. We'll go 7. Kenna's here. They wouldn't have messaged me if they didn't want to be in. So we're going to go 7. And it's like, if it's like this to you guys, like, hopefully it's obvious by now. This is the first week we've done this. Like, if you guys have been here, every time we stream, like, we'll give you a second. We're not in the same breath that we excluded one person, we will wait longer for other people because A, they didn't ask for me to wait longer, and B, they are always here supporting. So we know that those are the real people. Those are the real ones that we want to, you know, give back to as well. All right, cool. So we're going to go 1 through 7. Ken will be number 7. 1 through 7, Ken will be number 7. All right. No rerolls, no tests, no nothing. I'm going to click this button one time. It's going to give us one winner, and that will be the winner. And if you are the winner, please email me back, or I will email you that you're the winner. Send me back your address, you know. And even if you've sent it to me before on Discord, if you're a repeat winner, just let me, just send it to me again. I'm trying to keep everything organized through my email now. Hopefully this will be the easiest way going forward. But all right, good luck everyone. And A, thank you so much for being here. Y'all the absolute best. Truly, really, really, really appreciate it. All right, the winner for this week's giveaway will be number 2, which is Frozone. Frozone. That was week 1 winner, week 2 winner, but first repeat winner. Number 2. Congrats. So I'm going to email Frozone winner and just send me back your, just remind, because I know I've sent to you before, but just remind me your address. Just remind me. And then everyone else, please, I don't know how to word it, you know, notification bell, all that good stuff. And maybe Friday again next week, maybe earlier in the week, but I think that it's hard for me to keep a consistent day that I do these. I apologize for that, because I know that as content creators and content consumers, we like schedule. We like to know every day at this time or every week at this day. But for me, I live a very sporadic life, and it's hard for me to do that. So know that I really appreciate and love you all putting up with my random schedule. I do try to keep it similar time of the day, at least, you know, around noonish Eastern that will start. So, yeah. Good game winner. My PC decided to crash. Retire. Well, you were still included in the drawing, Mad Shadow. You still had your equal chance, and if you won, we would have held it for you. You know, if we won, we would have held it for you. But it was Frozone. It was 1 out of 7 people that you had a chance for. So it was a pretty fair shot. It was a pretty fair shot for everyone. Today, Frozone is the winner. They will email me theirs, and we will, yeah, we'll do it again. Coffee said, thanks for the giveaway. Hard to find product at all. So this is like, I'm glad you feel that way, my friend. I'm glad you feel that way. To those of you who haven't yet, I'm just going to post a quick link in the chat. Please consider joining our Discord. We do always post when we go live. We also do have so much other stuff going on in the Discord. Really, it turned out, you know, it started as a way to give away the cards and such, but now it's more about the sysbots that we have. So if you have a Nintendo Switch and you want to generate Pokemon from any, and you want to generate Pokemon in any game that is on the Switch, you can use our Discord server to do that for 100% free. Will cost you nothing. Cost me $20 a month. What? Hidden use what? I'm hitting copy. It says copied, and then I'm pasting it in here, and it's not giving it to me. It's giving me this. Like, what are you doing, bro? Sure. Edit, invite. That's actually wild. Okay. I've never had Discord. Here, let me disable streamer mode. Is that why? Streamer mode always messes everything up. There you go. I hate streamer mode. So if you want to get in here, you can also figure out, you know, we post when we're going to go live, our general schedule to, like, you know, if we know we're going to go live like in a day or two, we'll say, hey guys, you know, we'll be live in a couple days. So just kind of be on the alert. And we, of course, will post when we are going to go live directly. So that's like the real #1 best way to be alerted to, you know, when the giveaways are going to happen. We do typically, at the moment, we are only doing live giveaways. So you kind of have to be here for it. Maybe I'll do a video giveaway where you can kind of enter in that way. Since I have the email now, I can do that. So maybe like the next video I do, we'll do a giveaway in addition to the stream giveaways where you have to email me, you know, after a certain date. So, you know, every email before today won't count and after today will count as like a new entry for just a, you know, I'll send out like an unopened, maybe like a Prismatic sticker collection, you know, the 3 packs that we've been opening and giving away, but I'll send it out unopened to you guys. We'll do like maybe like a 1 week time on that. So keep an eye out for that. But, you know, we do different kind of stuff all the time. And yeah, that is the best way to stay in tune is definitely the Discord, 100%. So thank you all. Love you all. We're going to peace out for now, but we will see you all. Thank you, Hawaiian. Thank you, Glenn. Thank you, Mad Shadow. I don't think I've seen you here before, but if this was your first day, hopefully it is not your last. Coffee, pleasure as always. Frozone, congrats. And thank you for your support as always. May, if you're still here. Kenna Lynch, you guys, always really appreciate you guys all being here. If I missed your name, don't think I don't appreciate you. Just know that I am bad at keeping track of everybody. So thank you all, love you all, and we will see you on the next one. Have a great rest of your day and weekend. Bye-bye.